fucking that alien.
Bitch, you graduated in like 1970.
I'm fucking that alien.
Thanks for sending me to my grave with AIDS.
I'm fucking that alien.
I hope he gets dick tendonitis is what I hope.
I'm fucking that alien.
I got that blood pressure so high my toes are swollen.
I'm fucking that alien.
You get to jack off in the crowd.
No,
I'm
you
gonna
just get to
fuck
hang
my
out
hand in the
over
crowd, that's for
that
sure.
would be
I'm fucking that alien.
Hey, you white piece of shit.
I'm fucking that alien.
Yeah, I got some good drops on my phone. I've been recording a lot of farts lately.
Yep.
That's
cool.
I want to make a song.
Oh, put the mic up to it.
Put the mic up to it. Let's hear the fart.
Trying to get the volume.
You got a speakerphone option?
Try it, guys.
Okay.
We need to hear these farts.
Aaron called from jail, by the way.
Yeah.
Matt.
Oh, I missed that, huh?
Yeah.
I missed the fact that he was even in jail.
Yeah. There. That's impressive.
That's great.
That's a
We've
great
officially
fart.
become the Howard Stern Show.
Recorded in the pits of Detroit, Michigan. Your ass is listening to Radio Underground. Shit.
Radio Underground, episode 217, Heat Wave. Not really here, but through your ears, there's a heat wave.
There's a heat wave of
Us. We're the heat wave.
There's a
in
heat
your
wave.
ears.
There's a wave of awesomeness.
in
Yeah.
your lady friends' nether regions. There's a heat wave from hearing our voices.
Yep.
Al has returned from his 1 week of quitting
Yes.
us.
Yeah.
Now he's back.
We talked him back.
I retired and unretired.
Yeah.
I'm Tom Brady.
He's Tom Brady.
Yeah.
It's a
Like,
leader of man.
Like, where are you going to go to get?
Man.
I just called him. I'm like, where are you going to go and get the kind of money I'm paying you?
Yeah.
Okay. You get paid? I mean, yeah. Yeah, Al. You don't get paid.
No, there's no.
No.
I get it.
I
You were
do
just
this-
messing with me.
I do this for the people.
We're
people
all
This is my service work.
we're all operating in a net loss. Brian does the website. I do this. The live stream.
I just wait for you to put out the fucking.
Well, you bought equipment,
yeah.
so we're all at a net loss here.
Yeah, there's been no money gained.
Yeah.
No monetary compensation.
3 minutes and no views. Well, you guys really fell off. Thanks, Joseph.
Whatever.
Whatever, you know. We're never gonna get views. You know what you could do is you hit like.
Yeah.
And you guys never do that. Sometimes we'll have 10 or 11 of you in here and you never hit like. There'll be like 1 or 2 likes on the hit like.
Maybe they're trying to tell us something.
Like and subscribe.
It algorithmically helps us.
Like. Yeah.
So we had a holiday,
Oh.
Did we?
and it was an Independence Day, and we had
Yes.
shit blowing up. My neighbors going berserk, and it was awful. And I told my boss, because we don't get the 5th off necessarily. You have to use a floating holiday if you want it off.
Right.
But then everybody took it, And I told him, because I came in the next day after not sleeping because of all the partying and fireworks. I said, I don't care if you need me and the place is burning down. I'm not coming in because I cannot sleep the night before.
Yeah.
This neighborhood is nuts. So no, I will not be doing. Well, he said, well, next year it's Saturday anyway. The 5th is like,
Yeah.
oh well, I guess it don't matter.
Yeah.
So I guess that's an empty threat for a year.
Yeah.
I will not be here on the 5th next year.
Yeah,
Well, don't worry about that.
Well, just threaten them for 2026.
Yeah.
No, then it's to be
That'll
Sunday.
be Sunday.
Maybe a Sunday. Would be
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
Because we already did the leap year.
Yeah, we're
thing.
in the leap year this year.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be.
We've
it's just
we've
gonna
already
go up.
leapt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leapt.
we've already leapt through time.
So my neighbor had industrial grade fireworks.
yeah,
Industrial grade fireworks exploded. My house looked like Mount St. Helens, the aftermath.
It was, yeah.
There's stuff everywhere. I went to go outside.
I went for my walk and I saw everybody blowing shit up down the street, but I didn't know exactly where. For a minute, I thought you guys were out there, and I'm like, no fucking way that they're out there.
I was determined to not be the party pooper, so I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
So I go outside because my camera, like we lit little stuff off in the backyard, like moderate. But when we were done, they were still going. And I go out my front door, and those guys like lighting off fireworks across the street, but they're like backing up. They're on my lawn.
Oh no.
And then they were like back, like the fireworks were so big to be safe. They were like back onto my porch. And I walked out, and I had to like, hey, could you move to get out of my own house? I'm like, what are you doing on my porch? He's like, oh, the fireworks.
well, do them over on your property, fucker.
And he's like, he looks at me weird, like I was like, he didn't get it. Like, you're on my porch.
Was he a kid?
Yeah, they were like in their somewhere between 18 and 22.
Yeah, I know. And this whole fucking generation has never been taught fucking manners. They don't know how to fucking respect other people's
I'm like,
shit.
I'm like, okay, there's like 50 people partying. There's a party over here, party over there. Shake your hands in the air.
Yeah,
No,
just waiting for it.
But there's, so I didn't want to be the guy like to start a fight.
No.
Plus, I would have got my ass kicked because they're young and healthy.
Yeah.
So I didn't say nothing. But I am going to talk to him like, dude, next year your friends, keep them the fuck off my property.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have people over here and on your. I didn't want to be that guy. Everybody's having a great. The families are out there. I wasn't going to be. You know.
Yeah, but still,
like
like there's a difference between, okay, they're out here, they're making a bunch of noise. Okay, they'll bring it down at a certain time. They're on your property. Fuck off.
yeah.
That's done with that. It drives me nuts. I see fucking young people do this shit a lot. They don't say excuse me. They don't fucking have any respect.
No, they don't.
They walk down the fucking street and they will not move out. They will not get over to one side of the sidewalk.
That's a given.
They won't. They will not get out of the way. When I was young, we always moved to one side of the sidewalk. Somebody walking the other way walks on the other side. It's that simple. So I stopped moving. I have fucking shouldered 3 different dudes and 2 different girls because they won't pay attention. They're not. Literally will not move, and I will bump right into them, and I won't say a word. And one time the guy went, "Excuse me." I go, "Yeah. How about moving the fuck over?" He's like, "What?" I'm like, "How about moving the fuck over?" Yeah, they can respect these nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Portside Rogues is here.
What's up? What's up, Darth?
I'm not calling you the new name. It's like what do you call it? Pine Knob. I'm not changing it.
He's gonna dead name your brand.
Portside Temple of Blood.
Portside Rogues on Twitter. It's Twitter, not
But
X.
I'm not one to brand dead name, but Brian is.
No, I don't care.
Brian-
I'm happy for you.
But yeah, anyways, so I was like annoyed.
Yeah, I would.
And then my sister and a brother-in-law were to leave. I'm like, hey guys, they're leaving in a second here, so just move out of the fucking way, basically.
Yep.
They start lighting off fireworks. I'm like, hey, gotta get like again. I'm trying to like not start anything and be the only guy in the neighborhood that's not happy. like, can you move, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. They finally moved and everything, and I just went inside and I was like, dude, I'm gonna end up going to jail one day. I'm just gonna end up going to jail.
Yep.
And like Al said, it's the young people. There's the no respect.
No,
You're
respect.
on a property. You're in the way. You're fucking.
And
they're not even being mean. They're not like.
no,
they're
that's
not,
what I mean. They're
not
clueless because they haven't been taught.
Yeah, because I looked at him like, "What are you doing on my porch?" And
Yeah.
he was like, he just looked at me like,
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
what's your problem? Like he
Yeah.
didn't get it. It
No.
didn't, like
They don't. They're so fucking clueless, and it's because they were not taught. I don't blame them. I blame their fucking parents.
yeah. If their dad would have been like, you don't go on people's property, dumbass.
I mean, it's look. I don't know what happened in my generation with a certain amount of people when they started raising children, because they got their asses kicked. They went completely opposite,
yeah.
and they didn't teach their kids fucking anything. You know. I mean, there's 25 fucking 30-year-old kids I work with that fucking don't know how to fucking have any respect for anybody around them. You know, and then I find out that their parents are my age. I'm like, yeah, of course. And I bet you their fucking dads beat their asses a couple times or maybe too many times. I don't know.
And then
but
they went the
all
other
I know
way.
is they go completely the other way.
Yep.
And they don't punish for anything.
Yep.
And they don't make them do like there's nothing that you have to do for a punishment. There's no like real chores, you know. It's like,
yeah.
dude, fucking, I had a guy that started working with us, and he looked me right in the eye, and the two things he said to me fucking floored me. He goes, he's 24 years old.
Okay.
There's two things I don't do. I don't mop and I don't sweep. I go, you clean
What?
I go,
when you're new, that's what you do.
I go, here's the deal, dude. I don't give a fuck what you do.
That's what I say.
I go, but if you're working in my area, you're cleaning and fucking sweeping and mopping your mess, motherfucker. That's what I know. Other than that, I don't give a fuck what you do. Yeah, don't stop.
Yes.
The track when the train is coming, boy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he didn't stay very long anyway, but no, he quit. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. He got a job making $50 an hour doing it. That's what he told everybody. He said, "Oh, I got a job. They're paying me $50 an hour to do this shit." I'm like, "Oh, okay, dude."
They're there for a week and then they want to do what you like. I've been here 25 years.
Dude.
That's why they
literally
don't
said
ride
it.
me. And I've already proved myself. You're new.
Yeah, that shit. That dude literally did that 2 days into his work week with me. And I'm like, oh,
I don't sweep. And I don't.
I go, well, here's the deal. If you make a mess in my area, you fucking clean it. If I make a mess in my area, I clean it. I go, are we good?
Yeah.
And he's
clean
like,
up your mess.
He goes, well, I just don't sweep and mop. I go, if you make a mess in my area, you clean it. If I make a mess in my area, I clean it. I said, you dig? And he goes, I don't know what that means. I go, we're not going to get along. That was it.
That's what.
That's all I said.
That's when you put a mop in his hand and grab his wrist.
That's all I said, and I knew this motherfucker wasn't going to last long. And I figured even if if he happened to last, he wasn't going to be working with me because I wasn't going to take it. Yeah, I don't put up with that shit, you know. And all I got to do is go to my boss and go, get that fucking guy away from me, or I'm not going to work with him. I'm not even going to put up with it.
Yeah.
And they won't. They're afraid to let anybody that knows what they're doing go.
Yeah, anybody decent, you can't find anyone decent.
So, yeah.
I don't know. It's just, it's not even like, it's like you said, the like it's just basic. It's not even respect. It's just basic courtesy.
Yeah, they just haven't been taught.
You know,
like to respect people's things, and also just to have a little common courtesy. You know, excuse me, pardon me, move out of the way, whatever. Go to one side of the sidewalk so that somebody can walk on the other side. They literally walk right down the fucking middle, or there'll be three of them walking along the sidewalk. It's like, get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah.
And I will walk straight at them. And I'm like, and I've even dropped my earbuds and said, I'm not moving.
No.
And I just keep walking. Yeah, I won't put up with it.
And by the way, those of you listening, I've seen Al in action. You hear people like rant about, I got in this guy's face.
Yeah.
And you know that they're like putting on.
Yeah.
I've seen Al, like when we worked at that, we were doing tires.
Yeah.
Al argue with a 6'6" guy that I was scared to death he was going to kill all of us. And Al's like, and Al looks right at him because he accused, I don't even remember what it was about.
Yeah.
But he started trying to stare, big tall guy, 6'5".
And I just stood right there.
And then you stare at you, and then you finally go, don't fucking look at me like that. I was like, oh God, we're dead. I was like 19, you know, this dude's just like 30, looks like he's been in 1,000 street fights.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't fucking look at me like that. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, we're getting the shit beat out of us. And then the guy started arguing, and then it kind of like whittled down the argument. The guy was like kind of realizing he was being an asshole.
Yeah.
And it was almost over. And then his little buddy that was like 5'3" piped up and said, "No, I'm fucking." And Al goes, "You better shut the fuck up, weasel ass."
Weasel dick.
Weasel dick. That's
Weasel
what I call.
dick,
Yeah,
yeah.
I used to call people weasel dick all the time.
And
Yeah.
I was like, great. By some act of God, the big guy didn't start haymakering us.
Yeah.
But Al didn't care.
No.
When Al's mad, he'll you're like my Uncle Trace. He's the same way. They'll argue with anybody when they're mad. Like, stop it. You're gonna get us killed.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
When we were on the freeway coming back from Kentucky, this was with Trace.
Yeah.
I don't remember which biker club it was, but they were doing the thing where they were weaving in and out of the traffic jam.
Yeah.
And he's honking like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm like, "Trace, don't." They're like, that's like a biker gang, dude. He's like, "I don't care. They don't need to be doing that." I'm like, they don't need to be doing it, but they are. Stop. You're like, you just wouldn't let it go. They're like looking back at him. They didn't.
Need to bring back underage workers.
Yeah,
I agree wholeheartedly.
It'll teach
I
them
need
a
some
lot.
15-year-olds running machines in my shop.
Yeah.
So I can beat them down.
Yeah.
And the funny thing,
You're all worthless and weak.
we're talking about this, and I got into this algorithm of people like, I can't do a 9-to-5 job, like on YouTube.
Yeah.
This one kid, he's like, I got up at like really super early, like 6 or 7 a.m. Like, that's normal.
Yeah. That's normal day.
And he was talking like it was like he was a slave.
Yeah.
It's like, he's like, and then I went in. He goes, "You don't have time to do anything." I said, "From 9 to like that's 8 hours."
Yeah, that's normal. That's
Like,
normal
that's,
job.
like, I mean, yeah, it takes up a lot of your time, but
Yeah, but
Even if you're working from home, they have you working on a computer from 9 to 5, and you have to log your hours, so you're still there.
well, the one guy I give credit, he did he does something with like rental cars where he does the deal at home and he only works his solution. He found out a way to make about 40 grand a year just working 5-6 hours a
Yeah,
day.
if you
Fine,
do it.
whatever.
right.
He figured it out. But
Dude,
both-
if you can do that and you can live,
Great.
good for you.
yeah.
Good for you. Dude, I don't promote people working bunches of hours.
No,
'cause
don't.
I fucking
No.
hate it.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know?
want to do it either.
Yeah, I fucking
But you got
hate
people that are just entering the workforce that are
Yeah.
complaining about working normal 8-hour days
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
from day one.
But again, a couple of them made good points. Now, my comment, which got a lot of likes, was like, I kind of had it made in my other job, driving,
Right.
because I could eat when I wanted, stop if I needed cat food, go to, whatever.
yeah.
I had a lot of freedom. My bosses didn't ride me. We went corporate. Now I'm inside. And for the first time since I was 19 or 20 years old, I have to ask another grown man when I can go eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I go take a lunch? I'm 45 years old.
Yeah. it's
Something
fucking-
about that in my mind just makes you like, I know it probably because I'm fat too, but I'm like, I want to eat when I want to eat.
Right.
When I want.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't get to tell me. Fuck you.
That's right.
Then it's like, okay, we can change it for you, Mike.
Yeah. Like
Oh,
even,
okay.
even
Wrong.
like even like well like the little bit of construction that I've done, like laboring for people. Like there was never like a set time. We'd just go, all right, hey, who's ready to go eat lunch? Let's go eat. There was no like 12 o'clock, everybody has lunch.
Yeah.
I never noticed it in that. So
I feel like I should smoke a fat cigar when I tell people I work 12-hour shifts. Well, Alan does it
yeah.
every day.
yeah, I work them
Yeah, Al does it too.
Alan,
4 days a week.
Yeah.
7 on Friday.
yeah, short day on Friday.
I got a pretty easy.
Not this Friday.
No.
I work 9 hours, 5 days a week. Pretty easy.
This time I'm officially getting the fucking port out.
All right.
Right.
Well, when I take the job with Bill, it's a 4-day work week. He doesn't work Fridays.
Bill
That's
Smart.
sweet.
He's going to set up a separate phone for answering service. That's
But-
what he said he's going to do for Fridays
Okay.
That's
in case there's an issue with somebody or something. But
To me, life's about balance. And like
Yeah.
we were saying, if you can figure out how to, off of even 30 hours, 25
Yep.
hours to fund your life, and because I see a lot of people doing that, like, well, I'm fine with work and I just don't want to work all the time. And I keep my bills low. Like, technically, I live here because my bill's low.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't need overtime at all to live here.
right.
But some people, man, they want the big house, the nice cars. Well, you got to put in a lot of work. You
Yeah.
got to work a
Yeah.
lot to do that.
Yep. Well,
I
like
don't want to put myself in that position.
when
'cause I'm lazy.
Bill and I started talking about it, Bill was like, look, I'd rather pay my guys based on a 40-hour week, pay them a good salary. And if we get done in 34 hours, we get done in 34 hours.
Mhm.
The more efficient we are, the less we got to work.
Yeah.
You still get paid the same.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to give you a base salary of this much an hour at 40 hours. So
Uh-huh.
you're good.
Mhm.
You know, so it's like what guy wouldn't show up and make sure they show up on? I mean, if you don't show up on time and get a job done, you know, be more efficient and get it done so that you only have to work 7 hours a day, 8 hours a day, 4 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off.
Uh,
If you don't, I don't want you on my crew.
I'm sorry, you just made me think of something else. So
Go ahead.
talking about young people and not wanting to work those 8-hour days and stuff. I don't know how many people I hear, like they'll be working. They've been working for a couple of years and be like, yeah, my spouse or girlfriend or mom or somebody didn't wake me up in time for work.
Yeah, I've heard
Are you
that.
fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Like I work with the lady. I work with a lady who is 2 years younger than me, almost 3 years younger than me. And she was late for work, and she was working from home that day,
And she was late for work.
and she was late to punch in from home.
From home. Yeah.
from home.
From home.
I
Hey,
could-
man.
Not
There was a
one
lot of
minute.
traffic
It's hard
between
to
my
get
bed
there.
and this fucking
She was
computer.
literally working on the computer from home, and she was late, half an hour late, which means she slept too long. She's like, "Oh, my husband didn't wake me up." I'm like, "You've been here working for this company
Oh my goodness.
4
Yeah.
times longer than me. You've been
Yeah.
working for a long time. That is not a valid excuse.
Yeah.
A, you have an alarm on your phone. B, buy a fucking alarm clock and put it on the other side of the room. I don't know, figure something out. But there's no way in hell you could forget to punch in. You know, like if you're 1 minute late, you probably just didn't hit the button in time. Whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But 30 minutes late, and then use the excuse that my husband didn't wake me up in time.
Yeah. Oh, man. Living back at home, mom would send dad down to wake me
Oh.
up every day. And
Yeah.
I'm like, and I would keep going. I'd keep going, stop waking me up. I know how to get up. Oh, I'm like, stop waking me up. One day I got so mad. I go, Dad, go upstairs. You know, he's like, well, Mom just wanted to, I go, stop fucking waking me up. Dude, I work fucking nights. When I get up, I get up.
Yeah.
If I get up 3 minutes before I got to go out the door, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's my fucking way.
Yeah, I just don't get it. You're used to it, but these, you know, I don't know how these younger people do it, and not even younger people. Like I said, one lady's literally the same age as my wife.
I worked with a guy that was older than us. He's pretty old, and he lived down in Detroit. And his sister is a federal judge, by the way.
Okay.
So he's older. He's got responsibility in his bloodline.
Yeah.
And he was late all the time. And he says, and then my boss was kind of riding him. He's like, Ed, you're late all the time. He's like, well, I don't got kids like you to wake me up.
Oh no.
That was this is like a 55-year-old man.
Yeah.
I don't have kids to wake. Like, if you have an alarm clock.
I like, seriously, I mean, if I, like, the last week, because of the short week, I didn't really sleep a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, I always make sure that my alarm's set. I have one that's just set that goes
Every
off
day.
every day, Monday
Yeah,
through
me too.
Friday.
Yep.
But I usually wake up before it. If I sleep 4 hours, I wake up just before it goes off almost every single morning. I've gotten really used to this. But that was never my case. I worked nights for 28 years.
Yeah.
It's impossible. A schedule is it's not impossible, but it's very, very, very hard to keep a good schedule when you work an off shift.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
It's damn near impossible. So I already know for a fact. I mean, they say that people that work nights die quicker and they have worse health. They have everything all around is not good for
It would
the
have
night-
to be, yeah.
for off shift people. And now I know it. I mean, now I know it for sure. Just this year and a half working here, a little over a year and a half. I mean, I have not once woke up and went, oh my God, I can't do this. I need the day off or just like dragged ass. I've never even woke up and dragged ass since I've been here. It's crazy.
Yeah, you were always like afternoons and nights, like my
Yeah,
whole
it's the
life
only-
that I've known you.
Yeah, it was the only way you can make,
Get a
if you
shift
got,
premium, yeah.
if you got in somewhere and you were able to get a day job, you were pretty much stuck there. And that was the problem with me. I didn't want to stay anywhere forever.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw too many guys that got into that cushy position. You know, they had their little area, their day shift job, you know, and they were happy, you know, they got all settled in with that, and then they stayed at that place.
Mhm.
And they, you know, they got 50 cents to death every year,
Ugh.
year after year after year. You know,
Mhm.
and then 35 years later, you know, guys are getting hired in for 50 cents an hour less than these guys are making.
Yeah.
You know, I never wanted to be that guy.
Yep.
So I knew I was stuck working in shops. I knew, you know, for most part, but night shifts also always allowed me to have like weekends. I never had to come in on that 6th day. It was always a 5-day work week.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, I mean, when we were busy, that was a different story. Everybody worked 7 days, but if we were slow enough, night shift never had to work them Saturdays. You know,
No,
we never had to come in like Saturday.
Yeah, they probably didn't want to pay to have the machines on
Yeah.
at that point. Yeah, I don't know. I've always worked days. I'm just lucked out.
I'll
just
never
pure
go back.
luck.
I'll never go back.
No.
I mean, they wanted me to be like a boss. They wanted me to run a night shift. They wanted me to run all 3 shops at night. And I was like, yeah, $2,000 a week salary. I was like flat out.
Yeah.
And I'm not working over 45 hours a week.
Mm-hmm.
So I was flat out with them. And they were like, yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, like you were like,
Yeah, they wanted to give me like $1 an hour more or some shit. Yeah, they did. They was like really. I don't remember exactly what they said, but it was pretty insulting.
Yeah, it's funny.
I was like, yeah, that's why you can't get anybody to be a boss.
Yeah, it's funny what they sometimes the chicken feed they try to give you to
Yeah.
get you out of
Yeah.
your good spot. Like,
I
dude, I got a
mean-
great job. I'm not doing that for a little bit more.
I don't make the most that I've ever made in this business. I took less money, but I'm okay with it because they do not fuck with me.
No?
They do. They don't ever go, hey, you know, how come you left early? How come this? Nothing. They never say anything because I'm there every day on time, and I work. Most weeks I work 52 to 55 hours.
Yeah.
I may bust out an hour early a couple times a week.
Whatever.
You know,
Yeah,
may
fuck
take
it.
a Friday off.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fridays.
Yeah.
That's what
You know? But even if I take Friday off, they still got 48 hours out of me.
Malcolm's dad took Friday off every year for like 8 years. Malcolm in the Middle. There's a whole episode about it.
He took a Friday.
No, every Friday.
Every Friday
He
off
found
for,
a way to get a Friday off every single week.
for 8 years.
And he would
I forgot. That show was so good, dude.
I have a coworker.
That was
like
such a good
He
show.
got Mark, and he's probably watching right now. Mark, Friday off. Mark.
Friday off.
It was one of my favorite episodes because Hal, that's Malcolm's dad,
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston, was accused of some heinous crime against his boss. I can't remember if it wasn't murder or anything like that, but he was accused of this. And they're going through all this stuff, and all of a sudden they said something like, yeah, on Friday, the blah, blah, blah of this month. He's like, wait, Friday? And they're like, yeah. He's like, oh. So he had to fess up that he had been skipping out of work every single Friday for like years. And the wife, Lois, is that her name? What Jane Kasmerick's
Yes,
character.
it was. Yes, Lois. You're right.
She
It was.
found out that he had been taking off Fridays and going to the amusement park, this place. So, but
He wasn't spending it
so
with her.
I never saw. I don't think I see that
he
episode.
was ready. He was gonna not bring it up because he didn't want her to find out. So
He
he's
was
ready.
gonna
He was
really
ready to
take
take
the
the fall
blame.
for the crime, just so he could not
Yes,
get in trouble with his wife.
Fuck yeah.
And finally, he finally gave up. So they, he's found not guilty and stuff, and he had to face her wrath because she never had time off from the kids or work or anything. But he was taking Fridays off every week.
Well, she worked like at a crappy pharmacy too, didn't she? Yeah.
Yeah. Such a good show.
It was a really good show, man. I really liked it. I watched the first several seasons, and then as they started to get older, I didn't watch it anymore.
Either.
I worked nights, so I didn't get to see a lot of that shit anyway. But that was one of the shows because it was on Sundays.
Rich Piano was on an episode.
It used
Yeah.
to be on Sundays
Sundays, yeah.
with The Simpsons.
Yes.
That's why I was able to watch
It was like dysfunctional families.
yeah,
Sunday or
yeah, it was
something.
great. Yeah, well, it was like, yeah,
It's all,
but it was a really good show. Yeah.
I just
I don't
Fridays
remember.
and stuff.
I don't remember if I saw that one. I probably didn't, but that's Friday's off. That's good.
He
Yep.
had-
Did you ever see the Family Guy where they have them in the kitchen and she's going and then he just fucking like takes a chair or something and smashes her with it,
Isn't
and
that-
then looks at the kids and go, "Kids, we're free," and it's
Isn't-
really him.
Isn't Malcolm in the Middle where Danny Disrespect got his start?
Oh, did he?
Masterson.
Well,
Oh,
his
yeah.
brother was on the show.
His brother was.
Oh, his brother. Okay.
He was on that 70s show. His brother was on that show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think his brother ended up at one point was with the redhead from that 70s show.
They
Oh,
were
okay.
they were dating early when they
Early.
first. Yeah, she was dating Christopher Masterson, Danny's brother.
Francis, they sent him away to.
Yeah, she was dating
Military
him early. Yeah, like they were. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they were all Scientologists.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess him and the younger brother from Malcolm in the Middle and the sister who was on The Walking Dead got away from it quite a few years ago.
The what?
There's
what,
a sister who was on The Walking Dead.
There was the middle brother? not the
Whatever
middle
one was
brother.
on Malcolm. Yeah.
Oh,
Christopher.
okay. Oh, so there's a sister that was on Walking Dead. Okay.
Yeah, she played Tara.
Was that in the early seasons?
Up until like season
Skinny
8?
blonde chick or something?
No, she was dark haired.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
Yeah, a little bit thicker.
But sure.
But yeah, she's young. She's quite a bit younger. I think she's only now like.
Oh,
early
is that what it
30s.
was? Robot Chicken? Oh, okay.
Oh, the chair thing was Robot Chicken.
I just
yeah.
remember there was something, and Bryan Cranston was doing the voice
Yeah.
of Hal,
Yeah.
and he smashed her or something, knocked her out or something. I can't remember what he hit her with,
I'll have to
but I
find
thought
out.
it was a chair. But
Thing.
then he just looks at the kids and goes, "Kids, we're free."
There was some
And then
episodes
as soon as
that
he said that, I go, "That's Bryan Cranston.
it's got to be.
He's actually doing it. That's great."
I don't know why it wasn't even the best episode. There's one part of this one episode where they're like trying to find something to eat, and he had found a can of something in the pantry and started eating it. He's like, and the kids were all like, "Oh, we gotta find something." He's like, "Kids, you gotta be like me. Find something, basically do it yourself. Can't always count on your mom." He's eating olives
Yeah,
out of this can,
yeah.
and she's like, "Where'd you get those from?" He's like, "From the pantry." And she's like, she's like, "How? Those are cherries.
Oh.
They're so old."
They've been there for like, yes, I
And he-
remember that
And
one.
he stops eating, and all of a sudden, woo! You see the ambulance.
They
going
were,
down the
they were like
street.
7 years old.
He
or
almost
something.
died.
Yeah, because they were like 7 years old or some shit.
I just
they were in the back
quick
of the
cut, like,
pantry.
the look on his face, like,
I
huh?
remember that
And
one.
woo!
Yeah, yeah.
Really good episodes. I love that show. I need to go back and watch it. But
I think I'm gonna go back and watch that. That's a good show.
anyways,
Well, speaking of,
And you
Fireworks.
didn't hear about everybody going crazy on that show.
I wanted to bring up something about the fireworks because it's still going on right now.
you haven't even bitched once about it.
Oh,
You haven't
I'm
had
gonna
your
bitch.
chance.
I'm gonna bitch.
You
I'm
haven't
gonna
had
bitch.
your chance.
There was nobody to dethrone this week, was there?
There was no one died at all.
No.
Well, that's not true. There's a football player that died today, but
Oh yeah.
we'll get to him in a minute.
Yeah.
Fireworks. So, like, I don't think the volume was as much as last year, to me at least, in my neighborhood. But it happened more frequently. Like, there was a lot of fireworks, but it was spread out. I didn't have there wasn't as many as last year, but it was more spread out. So, like, somebody must have just been waiting every 15 minutes, and they were setting off stuff like big, huge boomers up until 3 a.m.
Did you guys happen to see how bad the air quality was the next day because of all the smoke?
Dude,
It was just as bad. And
you're talking about yesterday after Thursday,
Yes.
right?
to where I have asthma and my mom had COPD. I always looked at the air quality.
Yeah.
Bad as anything over 70, it starts to get bad.
Yeah.
It was 192.
Yeah.
So it was like 3 times what is considered bad.
It was approaching like forest fire days from last year.
Yeah, the forest. It was like 90% of that.
Like
That was like
yeah.
212.
I
212
know-
is the highest I've seen. That was
I know
that.
when I went on my walk that night, there wasn't anything really going off anymore, and it was
That
still like
guy.
it was really fucking.
So someone put something.
smoky.
It was really thick.
Someone put
That's
something
why
in
I
their
looked
dick
out.
sword.
I looked out. I looked out at about 3:30.
Oh, Malcolm in the Middle. Here we
there
go.
it is.
Oh, what's Family Guy?
Okay, there was a fan. Oh, it's a freezer door. There it is.
There we go.
But he's right. There is a robot chicken skit. I'm almost positive
It's
that.
only 43 seconds long.
yeah,
we can play.
it's fun. It's pretty funny. So great.
It is his voice.
Dude. started great, and then as soon as I heard his voice, I go, "Oh, he did it! Oh, it's awesome."
That's so good. That is really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what the thing I noticed. I looked out at about probably going on 4 o'clock. I was up too late. And I looked outside and I looked out the window. I didn't turn any lights. I just looked out the window and like it looked like a Civil War battlefield outside.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that, you know, like after the battle, it's just there haze over it. And there's like just the bodies and carnage and stuff. There wasn't much of that, but there was just the haze over everything. I'm like, holy shit! It looks like Gettysburg out there. What the fuck?
Revolver on my hip
I,
in the mighty
It's
Mississippi.
like Pickett's charge.
I initially started to walk. I think I initially started to
There's
walk
drummer
that
boys
night.
walking through the fields by my with a rag over his one eye only. Just the bandana, he just covering one eye that was
We want to
damaged.
keep us slaves. Keep us slaves.
Yeah. Fucking. I went Thursday night. I initially went out like about 10:30 or so for my walk.
Yeah.
And I was out like 20 minutes. I'm like, I'm gonna go back for a little while.
It was still cracking.
There
at
was
that
a lot of
point.
people blowing shit off. It was like I couldn't even walk down any street because like they were blowing them off. I'm like, I don't want to walk in the middle of their shit. And
That's when you should. If they're doing it in the street,
I
just be
did.
like, that's illegal.
I waited.
You
Like,
can't do it in the street.
I didn't wait very much longer. I was like another half hour, and then I went back out, and then like, But there was like I only saw like a handful of people that were still blowing them off. This was a little after 11, and like they waited for me to walk past. So I was like,
Oh, at least they were respectful.
Yeah.
Must not have been young people.
Yeah.
No, it was people.
We need
blowing
young
them
people
off
put
with their
into
kid.
camps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
Wait a
learn
minute,
a thing.
kid camps.
18 to 22.
Camps where they can learn how to concentrate better and learn things more.
Put yellow suns on them, not a star, just altar.
Some chambers,
That was one of my favorite episodes of remember that show, Son of the Beach? It
Oh
was
yeah,
like a
yeah.
Howard Stern produced show on USA.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
had,
What was the guy's name?
oh, Tim Stack was
Tim
in it?
Stack. Yeah.
he was the head guy, but
Yeah.
they had a bodybuilder guy who was a German dude, and he wanted to help kids out. He's really
Yeah, yeah.
huge guy. I can't remember the bodybuilder's name. He was actually
Rolling, kicking her.
and he really he was like a gentle giant on the show, and he really wanted to help the children
His
out.
name
so
was
he's-
Kip, actually, ironically.
and what it meant, but he was just trying to find ways to help kids. And he's like, it's like a camp where they can learn to do their studies better. And he called it a concentration camp.
Yeah.
And they're like, no. He's like,
Oh,
what?
Chip. His name was Chip.
Chip, was it? Oh, it was one. I just remember that episode to this day.
Yep. He was always then he wanted to throw a bash to prove that he wasn't a homophobe.
Yeah.
He goes, come to Chip's big gay bash.
Gay bash. Yeah. It was
Everything, every event he made backfired horribly on him because he's trying to atone for his Germanic genetics, I guess.
yeah.
It was pretty funny though.
Well, he was really a German dude, right?
No, actually, technically, he was Austrian, but his
Oh,
name's
okay.
Roland Kickinger. He trained with Arnold. He was a younger guy. Like he came over here. Rolf Mahler and Arnold kind of, took him on his wings.
Oh yeah, yeah. Here he is,
Big
Austrian
guy.
bodybuilder.
I think one of his friends was forgot he was another one of them. I forgot his name. Gunter Schlinkamp. I can't think of how to spell the last name. Pronounce the last. He was in Beer Fest. One of them was. It was
Okay.
Rolf Mahler and Gunter Schlinkamp.
It's really hard to say.
Yeah. But remember, they were the big German guys that were like, oh, look at him, his little hat. They're making fun of him. Yeah, it was Rolf Mahler and Gunter's. It was the two of them. Giant bodybuilder Germans.
He was in Beer Fest. Right?
Yeah.
I can't find it.
He was actually one of the only people that was one of the few people that was bigger than Ronnie Coleman standing next to him.
Oh wow.
He didn't win because Coleman had more symmetrical.
Yeah. His more symmetrical build, which is important. Symmetry is important.
Yes.
Um,
But we were talking about, eating and things poisoning people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And got me thinking about airsoft fatty Chris.
yes.
Chris had entered the
He's one that with like the mental issues, right?
he's got mental problems.
He's
yeah.
got some problems. We've looked at him.
That's that psycho with the giant forehead, right?
Yeah. He's lost some weight. He looks better.
He looks like
Yeah,
one of
he-
the Slayton sisters.
Yeah.
Wait, so he lost some weight?
He
Doing a
has
hot
lost
dog
weight.
eating contest?
But he didn't enter the hot dog contest. They
It was
also
a drinking contest.
they have the lemonade chug.
Yeah.
And of course Badland Chug, the big
Oh.
black dude Badlands Chug, he beats everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our guy, right?
Yeah,
The one
yeah.
we watch on.
Yes, he's of course he won the chug.
Mm-hmm.
But here, I do have Chris. I got footage
Yeah.
of Chris not having a good night. So here's Chris after he tried to hang with.
You got the volume too, right? Because the volume is key to this. Every time he pukes, listen.
Look at Badlands, dude.
Ready?
I think more came out than went in. Oh my God, Willie!
I think more came out than went in.
Steve stole him.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's like-
Badlands is such a nice guy. He's like, come on, man. It actually helped walk him off stage. Yeah, it's a slightly different angle.
Come on with me. You fucking lose.
Right, man.
More came out than went in. Oh my God, Willie! I've never seen that before.
Man.
Yeah.
It's from
Yeah.
New
So
York.
Chris, he didn't have a good night.
He didn't win though.
Now,
Did he
after
come in
I walked
second?
him off the stage, I'd be like, "How does it feel to be a fucking loser?"
Nah,
Yeah.
Badlands Chugs is so nice. He
I know.
seems like such a
I
nice
know
guy.
he does, but
Yeah,
I'd
but
still do it.
He's just. I mean, he had his belts and everything. He was like,
Yeah.
"No, come on, kid, you got to get out here. If you're gonna puke over here."
you're not ready for the title.
It was like Stand By Me all over again.
That's what it was. Yeah, lard ass, lard ass, lard ass with the
It was-
pies.
Yep. And he took the castor oil beforehand, so he made
Yeah.
sure he got his revenge.
Yeah,
Just puked
It-
all over everybody.
except the crowd was into it instead of against it.
Yeah.
They were digging it. Yeah, but the angle you're talking about, I couldn't find that.
No.
And
It was only over to the that guy's
But there-
left a little bit.
but no, there was one angle that was really good, but it like it was close and you could see it. Lard ass, yes, exactly.
Yes.
But you couldn't. The issue with
He's a little heavy.
you know, people add their bullshit like music and text and shit.
Yeah.
That was the only one that didn't have the music and text. And TikTok is I'm fucking mad at TikTok about it. Our TikTok is ironic, weirdly, our top thing because of the memes and stuff. We do.
Yeah.
And I posted something about the mayflies and
Oh, it killed me. I loved
Cedar
it.
Point.
Yeah.
And I put it on there and I added hardcore music. And then they no one else did, but TikTok flagged me for nudity. And I'm like, there's no nudity. I mean, there's titties moving around in the shirts
Yeah. I mean,
because they're panicking because of
you're wearing clothing. What the hell is
But here's a video and this is the video of the uploader. It's on TikTok. He's the guy that put it up. And his is still up. I just did a little meme where I added hardcore music because you know the angry bee meme because they look like they're getting attacked by bees. Hardcore.
Did you
kids.
see this yet, Alan?
So here,
This from earlier today.
so this is the flag. I added a little bit of. Guessing nudity. There was
That's
a,
killer.
that well then there's only two girls that even had where you
Too cold.
nudity. I made a good meme,
You did.
and I don't even get credit. They took it down,
Sons of bitches.
and
Sons
there's
of
no
beaches.
nudity whatsoever. I would never
No.
put it on there. I
Just
don't want to
some
get
free
flagged.
swinging titties and some shirts. That's all.
Yep.
What are you supposed to do?
But those are mayflies, and I guess they're quite a pain in the ass.
Are they what are mayflies exactly? Do we have them here?
I think
They're
they're
flies
just-
that come out in May.
Yeah, but it's
giant
July.
gnats. They look like giant gnats to me.
They're not
behind-
like our fish flies then.
like everybody. They're late. Like
Yeah.
everybody in America, they're late everywhere they go.
Yeah, I got you.
Right?
Yep. The lard.
They
ass.
were
Oh,
raised
yes.
by a different generation, so they're late, and their moms didn't wake them up.
Can I ask a question? Who said lardass? Is that somebody we know?
No, I don't know who he is.
Oh, okay. Thanks for
Now you know
Thanks
the,
for
the
watching
mayflies
us.
are here in July because their moms didn't wake them up
Yeah,
in time to get here in May.
I got you.
His screen name looks like something out of like a periodic chart or elemental chart. Or
M4
something.
Yeah, it is. He's making something.
It's cool though. You're a scientist
Well,
and the smartest people.
yes, it is
watch
from
us.
Stand By Me. That's correct.
Yes, it is.
So speaking of the fireworks people, I found a study done.
I got called Vern when I was a kid. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's fucking
you
fat.
did.
I'm fat now, but I was fat young, not fat for a while, then now I'm fat again.
Yeah, he also got called Weezer, like
Yeah.
little rascals.
Yep, sorry, I cut you off. Brian.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, there was a study done by a totally respectable person that said that people that shoot off fireworks constantly and they can't stop doing it are more prone to meth addiction and being pedophiles.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Just,
agree.
I'm
I
just
heard
saying. I heard this from somebody.
I heard it.
It's definitive. You don't
It's a
even need to
completely legitimate study that I paid
Hey,
for myself.
look. Don't look it
I
up.
fact checked it
'Cause it's
and
true.
the asshole who used fireworks council
Yep.
of Canada
Mhm.
said that this is true.
It's true.
That's one of the things where I used to be kind of a libertarian. Like, man, let people do what they want.
Yeah.
I was that guy
Till fireworks.
until fucking they legalized
You know,
fireworks in
Till
Michigan.
fireworks.
And now I'm like a fucking national socialist.
Yeah, I
So
was
like, dude,
like-
I want people
I was
rounded
like,
up.
I used to want everybody to
Round
have
'em up.
total freedom until motherfuckers started blowing fireworks off all the time.
If the law wasn't so vague and also the cities you lived in enforced the laws, it probably would be okay. But A, they don't have the manpower or the resources to enforce it. And the state basically has left it open to interpretation to fucking anybody.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you supposed to do?
But really,
And if you call
I
on them,
agree
by the
with
time
them.
the cops show up, they're done.
but
You
really,
prove nothing.
the cops could really, it'd be really easy because we have a certain amount of patrolmen on every shift.
Yeah.
So you're driving down the street, you see them, you go, hey, look, it's getting to time. If I come back down here and you're still blowing them off, I'm writing you a ticket.
I mean,
There it is.
they're literally blowing them off on every street in the city.
Yeah.
And
But you could easily
and you have
go around and say, I'm going to write some tickets.
now, like on
We
the
have-
Not everybody's
At
gonna
any
do
No,
given
on the
time,
hot-
we have 55 patrolmen in our city
Yeah.
and
to
on the
cover
sorry.
12 square miles.
But I'm not saying you're going to catch every person.
And
but
I-
if it gets
They're not
around,
catching
I'm
anyway.
gonna
Yeah, you're
say
right.
something here. If it's on the holiday, you kind of get into a rhythm because there's so much of it.
right?
Yeah.
But I hate these odd days where you're out there just sitting there relaxing.
Yeah.
Boom.
I,
Like,
I,
dude,
I get it. New Year's makes sense. Okay. Although I don't know
It's
about
fucking Tuesday.
it's so like 1 o'clock on New Year's Eve, 1 a.m. You can shoot 'em off.
Put them in camps.
I get it for Memorial Day. Memorial Day is just 2 days. Labor Day is just 2 days where it's illegal.
Yeah.
And then I think that's Christmas.
I don't get the extra days for
4th of July. Why
Independence.
is it starting at the end of June and going all the way through after the 4th of July?
Yeah.
That's legal. It's the 29th through the 4th, June
Yeah.
29th through July 4th. And then if it's some weird, vague, stupid thing, and if perchance July 5th falls on a Friday, it's also July 5th.
yes.
yeah.
Who the hell
Mm,
did the language for this law?
well,
I'll tell you who. His name is John Churkin. He's from Roseville.
no, really.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Is he Jew?
Actually, I like him.
I'm joking.
So,
He's an okay guy.
but here's the thing: like when they start passing these laws, and when they put these bills out there, every one of them's 900 pages, and nobody ever reads them. So
No.
they can get all their own shit in them too. So that's when they start throwing stupid shit in them, and then somebody goes, "Oh, I'll take a look through and see. Oh, look, they're saying no Fridays." So I mean, they're
Yeah,
Well,
whatever. man.
the issue is, like I said, they need clear, decisive. You stop here or it's illegal.
I apologize to Mr. Churkin. It was not Mr. Churkin.
Wasn't him?
No, it was someone
Churkin,
else.
Churkin.
It was somebody who's
Jerking my gherkin.
it was somebody whose son we went to school with from
Oh no! Really?
really?
It was
Yeah.
his dad?
Yeah, it was his dad.
Good.
He says he has no regrets. I'm like,
Come
you
on,
better,
Matt.
You better have some regrets.
Yeah,
I
he
won't say
has-
his last name.
He has
Matt.
no he has
Come
no
on.
regrets. Do you know why? He probably ain't even here when it's going on. He probably goes like somewhere else.
No, actually,
Goes on vacation.
my sister-in-law lives about 8 houses down from him now.
So
and
he was there
they were
blowing him
there.
off on.
Well, he wasn't blowing him off, but he's definitely home while people are blowing him
They
off.
need to- they
in
need-
his neighborhood.
By the way, they need to bring back televising the fucking city council meetings. I know I've talked about it on here, but that was the greatest thing ever.
So they
You're
don't.
an evil
they
man,
don't.
Jerry
they
Elson.
don't-
So with that woman
Yeah,
accused
you're an
Jerry
evil
Elson,
man, Jerry Elson.
she accused Mayor Elson of following her around.
Yeah.
And we had this whole theory, like, what if he was doing it but sneakily and no
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Hey, bitch, I'm gonna kill you. Like he was just fucking.
And
with
they're
her
like,
get
he's
back in his
following me
car.
around. Like, oh, what?
And they're
I was
like,
just-
he's a crazy,
just a
she's a
grocery
crazy
store.
lady.
This lady's insane. And then when no one's looking, you fucking cunt. Fuck you. Like,
Everybody turns away, and he's like, I got you.
Do the tongue lick thing. to
Yeah,
his
yeah,
finger.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like serial mom. Our serial mom
Yes.
kept trolling that woman.
That's
Like,
exactly what
you
I'm
fat fucking bitch, you fucking whore. Like, and then she snapped her.
I forgot about that. Wasn't that Kathleen Turner?
Oh,
Yeah.
Serial
Yeah.
Mom's a great movie.
Yeah, it's so
No.
great. I forgot about that.
She trolled that woman into insanity.
I showed that to the kids a couple of years ago, and they laughed their ass off at it.
I've been trolling people on the fucking community page, but Frank really outdid me last night.
I had, you know what? I had to stop
Oh,
following
did he?
the residence page. I could not take it anymore the whiny ass fucking bitches all the time.
Yeah, or like
I could not take it.
it'd be something they'd be complaining about something like, "What are you complaining?" Like, there was a kid on a bike. He drove past my house. Like, he can do that.
Yeah,
Well,
he was honking his horn on his bike and everything.
See, you could handle this the Gerald Broflovsky way.
No,
Yeah.
You know what happens? She got a dick in her mouth. Dude, he said fucking Kyle's brother, or Kyle's dad. Have you ever seen that episode, Mike?
No.
He's a troll. And he puts dicks in everybody's mouths and fucking nag people. And he goes, you know what happened to her? She got a dick in her mouth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, God.
And but he's still pretending like he's not the troll.
So Frank put on there last night. You see what Frank posted?
no, I did not.
He's like, it was when all the fireworks are going. He goes, "Hey, I heard a real loud bang at 12 and Grossback. Anybody else hear it?" There's like 70 comments. And I started fucking
Everybody
with,
always like. I think I heard gunshots. Like, do you look at the date on the calendar? Figure it out. It's fucking fireworks. It's not gunshots.
Here's what happens when you hear gunshots. Besides the difference is there's a crack, like with a gunshot. Okay.
Yeah.
But another thing is when it's a gunshot, listen for screaming.
Yeah.
Because when there's a gunshot, you'll fucking hear screaming.
Screaming's a
with
good indicator.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like
Unless a
we do
person's
get
dead.
gunshots around here now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It does happen.
but there's a couple of times that my mom's like, they're blowing guns off. I go, that's not guns.
you can't blow a
Don't tell. I know what a gun sounds like. I go, I'm telling you, that's not a fucking gun. It's fucking fireworks season. They're not blowing off fucking guns over here. They're blowing off fucking fireworks.
Did anyone hear a loud bang? 12 in Grossbeck area. Sounds bad.
That was a good troll by Frank. He outdid me.
And someone's posting jokes in there. Did you know it's illegal to laugh loudly in Hawaii? You're only aloha. You're only allowed aloha.
Aloha.
Well, I posted on there. Some chick was like, she posted a picture of a cloud. She's like, it looks like a mountain. I go, I'm 60 pounds overweight and asthmatic, but I can take you to the top of that mountain. And she's like, she's laughing. She's like, I'm okay. Like, she thought I was really like hitting on her. Like, no, I'm not actually trying to take you up the mountain, lady. Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you want it, then maybe I will.
I mean, unless you want me to, because then I'm totally not kidding at all.
All of a sudden, I'm going to DM her. Okay, I want you to take me up the mountain.
Oh, wait.
You're a bad boy. You're Mike from Radio Underground. You have 455 subscribers. You guys are awesome. You're taking over the world with your 455.
We have 450 subscribers.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man, we're up there.
Awesome.
We are.
Do I remember when we didn't have 100, and then I didn't subscribe in time, and I wasn't the 100th. I was the 101st.
Yeah. Remember Eric unsubscribed to try to get it down below. Like, stop it! I want my 100.
And I was like, oh yeah, I got her, and I didn't remember to, and then finally somebody did, and then I did it afterward.
Yeah, it's just funny. Like, I joke around about it, but it's hilarious to me how we've been doing this for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
We have like the small following, and then like people like in our own families and friend groups, like, oh, I got 30,000. Well, how the fuck do you got 30,000?
Yeah.
What do you even know? Oh, I play with Matchbox cars.
Yeah.
Like, what? Yeah.
I talk about the different models
Yeah,
of Matchbox cars.
So it's been what, 5.5 years?
Yeah.
217.
Mm.
So that's about.
What does Andrew have? About 20, 30,000, something like that,
I
right?
think so. It's about 30,000.
Yeah.
So we average about 40 shows a year.
Yeah.
So, wow, man, that's pretty good.
But,
we don't take that many off.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like 12 a year. That's not bad.
Andrew's got 21.3.
At one time, I think
still a
he
lot.
had more than 30.
Yeah,
when they were young and they were doing the Rubik's Crew and doing all their stuff all the time.
Yeah, they're probably
When it was both of them, because they did a lot of different stuff. They did a lot of funny shit, dude.
It's just funny when people when they find out I do a podcast, like, do you have a lot of listeners? I'm like,
No.
Yeah, I'm like,
you should listen though. Then we'll have more.
I'm like, usually we got about 8. I go, we got people that listen to other countries though.
Yeah,
I really the last week's episode was like on YouTube. It was okay, and it caught on, and it was like going up one every hour or so, and then it just like,
one view an hour,
which is something for us.
We were lighting it up.
Yeah.
But you think about it,
We were
it was over the course of the day and a half. The way it was going along, I'm thinking, oh, it's gonna keep steady. We're gonna go up, and we're not getting a lot of YouTube views. We probably, I don't know how many we do on the audio end. It's definitely more than YouTube.
Yeah, well, audio is in terms of engagement, listening. Well, because they're not looking at us.
Yeah, which is key.
If we were good looking,
look at us.
if we were good looking, this would be a different thing.
Yeah, but it stopped. Like the YouTube video stopped.
Like
it
a
didn't.
dead
It hasn't
stop.
moved in like 5 days.
Well, one of the younger guys at work, when I was telling him I do that was a while ago. He doesn't even work at my shop anymore. He works at the other shop, but I was talking to him about it, and he's like, "So you got a lot of people?" I go, "We only get like 6 or 8 people that listen live."
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh yeah," but he goes, "But like you record the show and then people." I go, "Yeah, we get other listeners."
Yeah,
I go, but usually, we end up getting a lot of out of country people too.
Now, we had one freak day where on Twitter, for some reason, I don't know if someone shared it or just the algorithm, but it was like 50 or 60 people. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was brief. I mean, it was the whole show. It was the one time, somehow, some way, someone shared it or something, and it was stayed in 50 or 60, and that was like our greatest day ever.
Yeah, and it's never been close.
Yeah,
never been close.
but it'll never happen again.
I mean,
fucking know
our Kip Winger Dr. Disrespect one did well. A little short. It was.
Our
great.
shorts and memes do good, but we're not talking.
Yeah, it's the regular episodes don't.
Here, speaking of Kip.
Yeah, Kip.
We'll put the thing up here real quick.
Yeah.
So here, Al. I don't know if you've seen this.
Mocked by
Winger was mocked by Metallica, but in reality, that Red Beach wiped the floor with Kirk.
Girls and 4 guys.
You want to read it or I'll read it?
Sorry.
One of us gotta read
You
it.
can read it.
Read it, Al. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted me to read it out
Read it
loud.
out loud.
Winger was mocked by Metallica, but the reality is that Red Beach wiped the floor with Hammett. I believe that. I wiped the floor with Hetfield as a singer. Yeah, he's a better singer as far as a singer, and I was with more girls than the 4 guys of Metallica ever dreamed of, and I totally believe that.
Yeah.
Look at that man.
He's a handsome man.
And I mean,
Metallica's a bunch of
Hammett's-
no names.
Kirk Hammett's a good guitar player, but I mean, do you put him up there anywhere in the top? I don't.
I don't think anybody does.
I mean, no. Red Beach is a really good guitar player.
Yeah.
Like he's got a really good style. I mean, Winger's not. I mean, but he's played with other people too.
Oh, yeah.
and
But it
he's-
was just funny to me. He was acting like
that's hilarious.
Metallica's a bunch of nobodies.
Yeah, that is true though.
Well, like in a technical sense, Reb is really good.
Yeah.
In a technical sense,
Yes.
Kip is a better looking man than anyone in Metallica.
And he's probably a better singer than James.
yeah. Oh, for range and stuff.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure. He
But
had a
as an
different
entity,
No,
as we
no,
know,
they're Winger.
Metallica as an entity is, I don't. Not even just a top metal band, probably like a top 5 rock band ever.
Yeah.
Once Stewart put on that Winger shirt,
It
they
ruined
lost
it.
all credibility.
Yeah,
But-
I mean,
But it's not that outlandish if you break it down thing by thing. I get it.
Yeah, look. If
Red
you
Beach can play.
break them down musically, if you break the band down, there were good musicians in that band.
Yeah.
He
And,
didn't even
you
shit
know,
on Lars, which is he had a that was weird.
Yeah,
I figured Kip would have really went after Lars.
it is crazy. Like, where did that come from?
He was if
Is
I
it
were to-
old?
if I were to guess, it was probably because after Beavis and Butthead,
Oh,
and everyone was shitting on.
so it was probably an older thing that,
Yeah.
Because I mean, like he's a very different person now. I think. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, you probably got tired of being the butt of a joke.
Well, I remember somebody there was something with him about like that song 17 that he's like, yeah, like he doesn't like that song now because he had daughters, I guess.
Yeah, and to be fair to Kip, he wrote it when he was like
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was young when he wrote it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like that too. Like before the band started, he played for other bands. He was a backup singer and a musician. In like, I think he backed up Michael Jackson on a tour,
Probably.
and he backed up somebody. He played backup for somebody else. He was like kind of a touring musician because he's a guitar player normally.
yeah,
So
and he could do spin kicks.
yeah. Oh yeah, he did. He never played that bass in the
No,
videos.
that's what we were
He
saying.
never. He fucked that bass every video he was in.
Anything.
He just fucking humped it. That's what
I've
they
never
want.
seen him.
That
actually
is
play
what
a
they
note on that
wanted.
bass.
seen sparks fly.
That is what they wanted. They wanted him to fuck the bass for the girls. That's
Yeah.
what they wanted. They wanted Pretty Boy to do his job.
Get that.
Well, he's aged pretty badly though. Kip doesn't really.
Oh,
wait,
really?
No, he's aged.
I was gonna say what?
He's like a yoga instructor.
Yeah,
ain't he?
dude. I was like, wait, what? I thought he did. That's what I was gonna say. I thought he did yoga on mountains. I thought he climbed up the mountains to do yoga.
Have
Yeah.
you seen Sparks fly?
I mean, he's looking a little bit older
From the
now.
corner of
He's what? Probably about
He just-
65.
63. He just turned
Okay.
63 like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, I was gonna say he was somewhere in that range.
He was in Kicks. Oh, I forgot he played for Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who it was. Yeah, he played for Alice Cooper. That's who. I knew he played for somebody big.
Yep, he's aging finally. Look at him.
Yeah, right. I know. He's
By the
got
way-
a streak of gray in the front of his head.
We
And he wears glasses now.
We share memes and stuff on that Dick Sword or whatever site you guys kids play on.
Yeah.
Dick Sword right there. It's on the
Dick Sword. Oh, you want me?
chat.
Yeah. Kip Winger.
Okay, so his real name is Kip Winger.
Well,
Charles Frederick Kip Winger.
Charles Frederick Kip.
They actually named him Charles Frederick Kip.
yeah. No,
Winger.
Kip is one of his middle names.
Yeah.
It's no joke. It's not like in quotes. It's a middle name.
Yeah.
But Charles Frederick Winger. Charles Frederick sounds like his parents loved the Civil War. They're like
Charles Frederick.
Charles Frederick. Charles Frederick Honeycutt the third.
Dearest Hannah.
That's right. He was a ballet dancer.
It shows.
Dude, that's right. I forgot about that.
I thought he was a smaller guy. Like he was short.
I don't think so.
6'1".
I was gonna say I thought he was
Kip.
like around like kind of a normal sized person.
So and also he knows ballet and some martial arts. He could probably kick some ass.
I don't know if I'd want to fight Kip.
I would.
To be
would.
I
honest
probably
with
would.
you. I don't know
Probably
if I'd
would.
want to fight him.
But yeah, good for him. You know, he's right on all fronts. Breb's better than Kurt. He's better than Hetfield in terms of
Yeah.
range, obviously.
Yeah.
Better all around singer. He's
Yeah.
not one dimensional.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want I wouldn't want him playing the bass in my band because I want it to be played, not humped.
Well, if he's just bass and not singing, he knows he's a good bass player.
Yeah.
No, I'm not an expert on Tubi TV. Brian is.
Yes, I'm an expert.
He's the one you want to talk to.
There's no pornos on it. There's just regular movies that have sex in them.
Yeah, there is no porn.
But
Yeah.
there is boobs.
Yeah, like good 80s movies.
Nothing's cut out.
Yeah, they don't cut them out.
There's boobs.
Tubi has booby.
Tubi has boobies.
Yeah.
I don't have any Tubi movies this week, so or do I? I don't. I have something that could be a No, I might actually, because Mystery Science Theater 3000 at one point they watched a classic film called Reptilicus.
Oh, dude, Reptilicus.
Have you ever seen Reptilicus, Mike?
Yes, I have.
I know you
I
have
have
because
not.
you
It's
told
fucking
me
amazing.
about it.
Reptilicus.
told
I
me
have
about
never
it.
seen this movie.
They use this awesome special effects. So every time he spit his venom at you, they covered the screen in it, and it was like, so you saw it, but like on the screen, so it was like in your face type thing. Oh, Reptilicus spit all over me.
There was no beating Reptilicus.
It's being remastered from the original negative in 4K, Blu-ray Ultra Deluxe awesomeness, and being released this year on 4K.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
telling you, man.
Reptilicus is badass.
Think
It was
about
so bad it was good.
It's a Danish Godzilla ripoff. That's how good it is. That was on Tubi TV.
I didn't know it was Danish. That I did not know.
I believe it's definitely some kind of Scandinavian country, but it's coming out 4K. I knew you'd be happy about that.
I figured Reptilicus would have been like Greek. Reptilicus.
Dude, is that movie from like 1961?
Oh, it's old.
Oh, okay.
There's no videos
It's
of
a
it.
Danish American co-production.
I don't know any of these people who starred in
wouldn't.
it.
You wouldn't.
Reptilicus.
But it looks like there's a bunch of banging hotties, though.
Oh, yeah, there's like all kinds of Danish chicks. Yeah,
Yeah. And Schmear.
it's good. It's if you don't mind the cheesiness.
Unfortunately, she's no longer with us. but
Not
her
the first
beautiful bosom.
Godzilla or even the second Godzilla, but when they started getting into the 60s Godzilla, where everything got a little bit more campy and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
that's what Reptilicus is. It's just a Danish version of that. It was an okay looking monster. Their big effect was, they covered the screen.
Danish nudity.
With Danish nudity. Well, they had nudity and stuff like that back in the old days. There,
out
man.
in Europe, man, it's
Yeah.
never been like hidden. Yeah, I mean,
It's Danish. It's no like Ingmar Bergman type stuff. It's not gonna be on the Criterion collection,
Ingmar.
but it's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. I was watching some of those old movies because, I've seen some Hitchcock stuff, but I haven't seen a lot of the old Hitchcock stuff, like England Hitchcock.
Yeah.
And I was watching one, and I can't think what it's called. Oh, The Man Who Knew Too Much. It was a spy thriller. But anyways, his daughter got kidnapped, and they finally saved her, and she was doing the cry, but a cry sounded like a British dude, like pretentious laughing. That but that's how she was crying. She's like,
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, God damn, shut that kid up. 1930 somethings acting. It was horrible. It was really bad. You stupid
Sounds
little
like
brat. She almost fell off the roof. I'm like, I wish she would have fallen off that fucking roof. She's like, I do say. It was so bad.
I'm not laughing.
Movie itself is pretty good though.
I tried to save Reptilicus so we could watch the trailer on here, but
It wasn't there.
Didn't work.
It's a classic film. If you ever get a chance, check out the trailer for Reptilicus. It's coming out in 4K. From the same company I got my copy of Rad in 4K from, Vinegar Syndrome. They're a specialty house. They find stuff that's kind of rare or cult, if you will, and they'll redo it from the original negatives. That's important. Yeah, it's just not playing that thing, is it?
Well, it'll play, but it won't let me save it.
Oh. It's Reptilicus.
Reptilicus.
I can't. I have trouble watching like clips from these old movies because I always like. I'm waiting for the Mystery Science Theater 3000 or Riff Tracks commentary to go with it. It's not there. Like, wait, this isn't. I'm not watching those shows. It's good stuff.
Reptilicus. It ain't working.
Tubi TV though, if you want to see some boobies, there's a movie that has Kelly Preston's boobies in it. It's called Secret Admirer. She's got good cans.
Oh, yeah.
Good might be an understatement.
Is Mischief on it too?
Mischief's on there.
Yeah,
that's also her boobs.
Kelly Preston's so fucking hot.
Dude, she was.
Kelly Preston was one of the most beautiful women who ever graced the planet.
Yeah,
and she just looked like she was just the sweetest person in the world too. I guarantee she was the sweetest person.
Kelly Preston hot.
When you're hot, you're nice.
Yeah.
That's the way we humans.
I just feel.
And if you're ugly, you're gross.
She was Will Stronghold's mom in Sky High.
There she is with.
That's her with
the very ugly Lori Loughlin.
You know her.
Oh yeah.
Look at that one right there. That's the one right next to that big picture. Is her?
That's right here.
When she's doing the fitness stuff.
Oh no way.
She's in shape.
There's my favorite down second aisle with the reddish brown hair. Right.
Here?
Nope. Up above her. Up above that.
Right
but I do love that one too. But
that's her. She was older there.
Yeah.
Ew. She's probably like 35.
I love her hair. I love her color hair there. But I was never a big blonde first. But the first time I ever saw her, I was immediately entranced by her.
She was in Space Camp. Her and Leah Thompson.
Oh yeah.
There's another one who's low key hot.
Yeah.
She can be.
Yeah. Like, yeah, she can be. Yeah.
Yeah. She has moments where she's super hot. Not super hot, but good looking. But she's not Kelly Preston hot.
No.
Who is Kelly Preston hot?
Did you know that from that movie, Reptilicus?
Yeah.
Only 2 members of the cast are still alive.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, it's old.
Periodic
and they're in
chart,
their 80s.
Late
80s.
The periodic chart guy, M something, whatever. He joined our server.
All right.
Thanks, man. Thanks for joining.
M. Night Shyamalan?
Macmos.
Oh, okay, cool.
M4.
Oh, okay. That's good. Yeah.
M4.
Cool. Thanks for joining. Yeah, you were talking about Serial Mom, and I don't know why I keep seeing this commercial for a new movie.
Yeah.
It's an M. Night Shyamalan
Trap?
ding dong. Yeah.
Dude,
I
think it looks good.
It looks really good. I don't ever say that about movies. And I'm like, I want to go see, because it looks like Josh Hartnett's a psychopath
Yeah, he's a serial
who's
killer.
taking his daughter to a concert and he's high-fiving with his daughter and having a great time. But secretly, he's got somebody being tortured.
What
and
movie
he's
is
watching.
this from? Her tits here?
That's
Oh,
Mischief.
that's Mischief.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when Doug
I'll put-
McKeon actually blows it in her and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot.
I forget what kind of.
I forgot that I came inside."
Oh, there's
here."
a muff.
Oh, dude, they showed everything in that movie. Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
For you guys in the Discord,
Oh, yeah.
you're about to
Dude,
get it.
more like
like,
Dick
and then
Sword.
like the other chick in the movie wasn't nude, but she was smoking hot too.
She was probably the ugly best friend. That's what they always did.
There,
No,
look
no,
at her. She had a full muffage.
No, she was in love with the bad dude, the bad boy in the show.
I wonder
in
if
the
that's
movie.
fake. I wonder if that's American. Just because a lot of times they would do that with movies.
I'm sitting there looking at it like, oh,
What, the bush?
If somebody looked at my camera on my TV, they could see the tits.
You talking about the bush?
Yeah, she could have had it, but a lot of times what they do is so you don't see lips.
That was the 80s. She had a bush.
I'm sure she had a bush.
Yeah, they didn't shave their
Nowadays,
bushes
if
back
you
then.
see it and you see like a patch, it's usually to cover up so you're not seeing.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
folds.
Yeah. Like
Labia.
somewhere in the 90s. Like
Yeah.
they were trimming it up, but eventually they were just shaving it. So yeah, that's it. But that's straight up. That's real. That's from the movie. Yeah.
Good times.
My favorite. One of my favorites. I was sad when she died, really. Well, we did like fuck. What did we do? 20, 30 minutes on her when
Kelly
she
Preston?
passed?
Yeah.
We did a lot. We did.
She was always my favorite.
Yeah,
I did about 5 minutes on her a little later.
Yeah.
Night.
Me too. Yeah.
You catch them with the lips.
Jizz. I can't think of any other movies
Look, my
on TV
comment,
right now.
my Discord comment.
Tits.
I forget it all shows up here.
Tits. Where do you get off having tits?
Yeah.
Me and Craig we didn't write a song, but we always, it should have been a song, but we just always did hot sluts with tits.
Yeah, hot sluts with tits.
Hot sluts with tits. It'll work. Someone will buy it.
Or, when he lived out in Utah with me, and there was a used car lot. There was multiple. There was like 3 locations, but we lived right by one.
Yep.
Butters. And every time we drove by it, we just did the butter. We go Butters. Oh yeah, we drove Rachel insane with that. We would do it just all day long. Like, Butters.
Holy bush. Yeah, that's what they all looked like back then, man.
Yeah, there's some
The
bush.
Hey man, gives me a reason to go hunting.
Yeah.
I'm in the bush searching.
Going to walkabout in
I'm
that
searching.
bush.
Looking for crocs, eh?
Walkabout. We're looking for a wallaby.
Bloody.
Crikey.
Crikey, yeah.
That's what he said was crikey.
My cat. What are you scared of the fireworks again?
Probably. At least she's not walking in front of the camera this week.
No, that was Dale.
That was Dale. That's right.
He's one that's rude about that.
He is. It's supposed to get hot. When's it supposed to start?
Monday.
Fuck, I didn't cut my grass yet.
What?
I should do that.
It's supposed to get hot.
Yeah, like 89 and 90
Sticky
degrees.
sweet.
That's not good.
Sounds
People-
like July E.
Yeah. It's a heat wave of death.
Born on the 4th of July
People
too.
always
It's
get
more
all-
July-er.
People always get all ornery and stuff when it's hot and stuff. And
Yeah, I know.
they always do stupid, like Danny Trejo type stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
what
see
is
that-
up with that?
So he claims the guy threw a water balloon at him.
Yeah.
He got mad. I love Danny to death, but he's a little too old to be trying to throw hands.
Oh,
'Cause I
he's
know
80.
He gets out. I'll show you. He gets out and attempts to fight. Isn't the best scenario for
Yeah,
him.
that they shouldn't have did that.
Wait, where's it at?
But
thought
I
had it.
believe somebody pelted him.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure
I don't
they
see
did.
it there, Mike.
Where's it at? I thought I had it. Well, never mind. I thought I had it on here. I guess I
Oh,
don't.
God. Danny Trejo.
Record? What's that?
I don't know. Today at 7:14.
Oh,
No. I
yeah,
don't know.
don't do that. You might be regretting it. Maybe it's something.
Oh, that's up there.
Thing you had.
It was already up in there. If you go back to your videos.
Yeah. I
So
don't
it's-
know. I don't know. Well, Danny Trejo gets mad, tries to fight the guy.
Yeah.
The guy just kind of brushes him aside quite easily because
Yeah.
Danny's up there.
Yeah, he's like 80.
He's literally 80.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. And my favorite part is like if you listen to the audio later on, there's always somebody when fights like that happen at events like that. There's always the ladies in the background who be like doing the yell, like "There's families here!" Like,
Oh
yeah,
my
no, it's a fucking
God.
parade. Of course, there's fucking families here.
families here. Stop.
Yeah, that's totally going to stop a
Yeah,
fight.
shut the fuck
Usually
up.
they'll like stop mid punch, like, oh yeah, you're right.
I
It
didn't
always
realize that,
works.
I didn't realize that when I threw a water balloon at him to goad him into a fight. with
deleted
me.
user says try this maybe.
Well, I can't. I have to be able to download it. That's the key.
The key.
Yeah.
If I can't download, because I don't have screen share option.
Yeah.
No.
Where the fuck did I do with it? Did I get rid of it?
Oh.
I don't know. Half the time I don't know what I do with it.
So the dude didn't beat him up, but just kind of brushed
Well,
him
no,
off.
he hit him a few times.
Oh.
Then he hit his homeboy, whoever was with Danny. Yeah, it was pretty disturbing.
Oh, so like nothing happened to that dude. He didn't get fucked up by nobody
No.
from Danny's
Oh,
side.
he's probably going to now because Danny has a lot of friends.
Yeah, dude, he's probably gonna get his fucking ass kicked.
He's gonna get worse than that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Danny did the. Well, I didn't press charges. You know when they don't press charges. There's
Yeah.
gonna,
There's gonna
no.
be retribution though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't press.
I didn't press
charges.
any charges because.
I don't need to press charges.
Well, I'm Mexican, so I can get the cartels to kill him.
Yeah,
The biker gangs like me,
yeah.
so I
Yeah.
could get the
Hey,
I get them
hey,
to do it.
Note to dude who struck Danny Trejo. You might want to.
Reconsider.
Get out
life.
of town.
Yeah, you might
Get out
wanna
of
go.
California, dude.
You,
now.
you might want to move.
Yeah.
He knows a lot of people. He
It's
was
not
in prison, motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, he's been out for 50 years, but
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
He knows people.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not the smartest move in the world.
No. Did I was gonna mention this earlier because you mentioned airsoft fatty at the chugs and stuff, but did you see any of the hot dog eating contest?
Oh,
No.
God, no.
Because it don't count without chestnut.
There's been an asterisk
So
Right?
what's the deal? Why is Chestnut not there? Did he just
because he got sponsored by a rival.
You got sponsored by rival vegan hot dogs, and I know you don't like vegans. I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that.
I did.
But-
I saw
But he
something.
but he probably figured there's no way that they're going to be competitive with Nathan's
right.
No.
because they're vegan. But little he did not know that Nathan's had their own line
Yeah.
of vegan hot dogs.
And he, according to the whatever contract and stuff he received, there was nothing that said he couldn't sign with another company.
Yeah, he wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. He's allowed to. He's getting paid money.
He's the name. He can go around doing his own contest.
but he it's not like this guy beat him outright. Although the guy that won was impressive.
That dude had 58 dogs.
58 dogs, yeah. But not having, if he wanted to win it clean, it had to be with Chestnut there. So as far as I'm concerned, there's an asterisk next to that win.
Yeah, I know there was some
Just like
guy
Roger
who was,
Maris when he hit a 60.
yeah,
there was some guy who was
Hank
hosting
Aaron,
it or something.
Green
Was
Black.
like, I'm so proud of this guy. It just makes me emotional.
Oh,
that,
he did great.
And I'm like, he goes, even if Joey's out here, there should be no asterisk on this. And I'm like, why would there be an asterisk? And now I know.
Yeah,
Well,
I
you-
didn't,
you
I,
would-
I
I did
didn't,
remember.
I
I
didn't
you
hear
got to
remember
be
he
the greatest
signed.
of all time to be the best.
I didn't
I
hear
rem-
anybody say that. I actually wrote that note like 2 days ago. I had no idea anybody actually said asterisk.
They probably did do it.
Yeah, they've been.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was. No. The Joey Chestnut fans.
Yeah.
Are like, oh, anything that happens at this hot dog eating contest should be an asterisk.
I
They're
kind of
flat
agree
out.
with them. I usually
Yeah.
am not like that, but it's
Yeah,
like
they're flat out.
it's like
Because he didn't. Well, now that I know what's going on, he did nothing wrong. If his contract didn't state anything about him signing with anybody else or being sponsored by anyone else, fuck them, man.
Yeah.
And
Now-
I would sue them immediately.
Oh, sorry.
so
Maybe they
he,
did Nathan's pussy lip sucking contest.
so he did an event at Fort Bliss. Is that what it's called? Fort Bliss?
Yeah.
And he did a hot dog eating contest at the same time to coincide with one doing it. at
Oh,
Nathan's.
really?
And actually he only ate 57.
No.
But I'm thinking, there's no one else there. He's not really competing. He's just kind of like
No.
going. If it was head to head, there's no way he loses to that guy.
I mean,
Yeah, because you're amped up. You want to.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I think fucking competitive eating is fucking disgusting. and
Oh, it's
stupid.
horrible.
Other than that hot chick who does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's only
Leah
because
Shutkey.
yeah, that's only because I like to watch her because she's
Yeah.
hot.
It looks
Leah
like she's inhaling
Shutkey,
penis.
Yeah, she does look like she inhales penises.
Yes.
And I don't know why, but I like it.
She's also good looking.
Yeah.
Incredibly
But like
good-looking.
other than that, I can't yeah.
No, I agree with you. It's just disgusting. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
I eat a
mean,
lot, but I do it in over the
L-
course of time.
I just, to me, it's like,
different.
how can we have stuff like this and then people bitch about people, and like the health of people when we have this,
yeah.
I mean, like, I don't care I don't care how skinny those little, you're telling me that fucking jamming 60 fucking hot dogs and buns in one sitting ain't doing something to you? It's gonna fuck you up.
Isn't his
eventually.
record like 74?
Yeah, dude, he did that one day. When he was training, there was a video. I kind of watched a video of him training, and he ate like, I don't know, 30 Big Macs or something. It was
Oh, yeah.
it was a lot. It was a
Yeah.
lot.
It's terrible.
My favorite video, the competitive eating that I watch over and over again, is Matt Stoney doing the Michael Phelps diet, but in one sitting.
Oh God.
He, the
10,000 calories.
10,000, 12,000 calories on one sitting. It's fucking insane.
I
It's
do not.
insane.
I can't.
And he
imagine.
slammed like a 5 or 6 egg omelet. It's amazing.
I used to always do the 3 egg omelet thing. Sometimes they'd be like, "Oh, we got this wild one. It's 4 eggs." I'm like, "I'll take it." I can't do it anymore.
No,
I cannot
4
do.
eggs.
I can't do a 4 egg omelet. I can do a 3 egg. And usually with the
Well,
hash
are you
browns,
talking like all the fixins? Like
yeah, I'm getting
hash
omelet.
browns
Well,
and
yeah, usually it's the
bacon.
toast, the
I
hash
still
browns.
run a
and-
train on
Actually,
6
I don't do
eggs,
the
man.
side meats. It's just whatever's in my omelet, the
Okay.
hash browns, and some toast.
Yeah.
And I can
Me-
eat most of it. I can eat the entire omelet, pretty much all the hash browns. I don't usually partake in all the toast. I might do a triangle of it because I usually cut it into triangles,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
My eating's absolutely outrageous.
I mean, to me, nothing beats like if you go to like
I'm
say
gonna die.
if you go to like Ramshorn,
yeah,
I always get like just a breakfast special,
Yeah.
but I always get the 3 egg breakfast special. I always get the extra egg. I always pay that extra, so you get the extra meat.
Yeah.
Then you get the extra egg.
Yeah.
And I always get like a little extra bacon, or I'll get maybe 2 sausage or 2 bacon, that toast,
like 3 sunny side up eggs.
sunny side.
No, 3. That's what I'm saying. I can do the 3
I
eggs
do it.
still.
I can dig.
I can
that.
still do the 3 eggs, but when they're like,
Yeah, so 3
we
egg
have
omelet
our
is the-
ultimate, which is 4 eggs. I'm like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
That 1 extra egg is going to do it. I can't.
Yeah, like I'm just trying to like not even do too much with. I'm trying to cut the grains down because I can't process them. So I mean, I got to change the diet. I'm gonna go on this new vitamin and all this shit, and maybe that'll help. But I really like the best way to do it is just to cut grains out. Anything that's processed with folic acid.
yeah.
So unfortunately, my favorite things in the world are bread and
Yeah.
That's okay. You just do like
Pasta.
me. You pee once an hour. It smells like maple butternut crunch.
yeah.
When you pee.
I'm good.
Honey,
I'm
just,
just
Your
gonna
feet
cut-
are turning black.
just
just
piss
gonna
in
cut
honey
it out.
bunches of oats.
I'm just
on
gonna
your
cut
dick.
it up.
You know what? Funny you mentioned the vitamins because
Sugar smacks pee.
I think I've been really focused on losing weight and doing stuff to make my dick look bigger.
Yeah.
Which is the focus.
That's the main reason.
the main reason.
Right.
And I'm like to the point
I
of
need
like,
health.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not worried about my dick looking huge anymore. I'm gonna worry about my cum shot.
There
So
you go.
I'm gonna take the stacks of the vitamins
Yeah.
so I blow massive loads.
There's like
Yeah,
a wheat
yeah.
And,
germ,
and
right?
I'll just be there's like soy lecithin and some of those. Anyways, I'll do that just so I won't be known for my dick. I'll just be known for what comes out of it.
Right.
My massive shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You gotta be
Yeah, it makes
something.
sense. Yeah.
So I was looking up stuff. I'm like, there's something called the
You have to like when there's a guy coming right in your face and he just sits in there and delivers it really well.
something. What? How do I do this? There's got to be a way. And there is, because someone's already created what they call the cum holy grail.
All right.
All right.
It tells you what to take in what moderation. You can add and subtract little things, but it gives you massive pop shots. And I'm like, oh, plus also like you got to be hydrated and all that other stuff. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'll just take the vitamins, and I'm sure even though it's really thick and coagulated, it's gonna still shoot out, right? It doesn't need to be liquid, have like water in it.
No, yeah. I figured the lightning it would help.
You think you found it?
Welcome back to both of you.
And Joseph says,
I mean, it's a lot more impressive when you get
Well,
ropes.
actually, welcome back
Yeah.
to
You want ropes.
welcome back to the premise
Yeah.
land. Welcome back to Joseph.
because as I'm
he
studying it,
says
I'm
I'm
like, if
black.
these guys are shooting like 8, 9, 10, 12 ropes, I'm like, that's impressive. I
Dude,
gotta do that.
what?
I'm not. Yeah.
Damn,
some
dude.
of the high end guys. Yeah.
No, like
Jeez.
the highest end guys. Like these guys are
Yeah.
professional.
Like,
the
I
top
mean,
guys.
don't get me wrong. I was a rope thrower
Yeah.
back in the day. And
I
then
get a little
was,
boil over.
and then I wasn't. But then after my surgery and I started getting healthy again, then I was again.
Yeah.
But I'm with myself now. So
Yeah,
kind of
that's-
pointless.
Well,
But,
I'm like, I'm going to do this. Well, because I've been searching this stuff. It's either through Google or whatever, Reddit, trying to find these different things.
The different
I
tactics.
start getting more things in my feed and things you might like. And plus,
throwing ropes.
plus other things I might already like and stuff. But anyways, one popped up and it was, what is the name of the group? It's called Big Titty Goth Sluts.
Oh yeah, I
There
know
you
them.
go, yeah.
I have. Yes, I know them.
And there's one, and she's got like little fangs and stuff. She's
Mhm.
relatively cute.
Yeah.
She's got pretty decent boobs. But anyways,
Yeah.
she's doing stuff to her friend, her male friend, boyfriend. I don't know what it is, her partner. And she's got her toy, which is like one of those Hitachi wands, but it's got an attachment on it that hooks up a cylinder to your penis. So it's vibrating, but she's also
right
doing the thing. Yes. Different type of shots though.
Throwing ropes.
So it's like skeet.
God's striking me down for my perversion.
So she's doing stuff, and she posted in a group called Post Orgasms. So basically, what post orgasms are, it's like you've already finished, and they're like gonna torture you by making you. They're gonna keep going. You know, like after you come,
that sensitivity. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's doing it to this partner. He finishes too early for her, so she starts doing stuff and doing her thing. She's like, "No, you're not done yet." Keeps going, and then he's getting real sensitive, and she starts rubbing it, and then it gets really bad.
All right.
She's goth. Remember I said this already. She's goth.
Dude, did she put a finger in his fucking urethra?
She put a fingernail in his.
Done.
You're gonna summon Phil.
Okay. So she does this, and she takes this nail, and she's like fucking his pee hole with her nail.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Yep.
This is so hot. No.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
I was like, this is horrible. So once I finished, so I took the video, and guess what I did? I shared it with Phil.
Of course you did.
I was like, Phil has to see this.
Yeah.
I gotta send
Phil
this to
loves
Phil. Phil's gonna love it.
Yeah.
So I sent it to Phil, and I said, wait for it. And he said, oh, lucky. And that was it. That's all he said. But I knew he would like it. So that was the whole point. That was my whole lead up.
For Phil, yeah.
But my whole lead up was
Texting him like, you didn't even tell me about this? Neither of you.
it was bad. She's pretty cute. Okay. She got an okay body. But she's I started looking through some of her other stuff, and she's a little too weird. So I had to like not look too much
yeah. Because I've seen some other ones on there.
There's some that are super cute.
Yeah, but I haven't seen any that dude, dick hole pleasure.
It was it was
that.
completely unexpected. I'm thinking, oh, she's gonna make him come again. And all of a sudden she's like, and I was like, no.
I'm not into that.
I'm
not into it.
My opinion.
I made a mistake though. I tell my wife a lot about a lot of stuff. I'm like, you will not believe what I saw. And I told her about it. Now she thinks I'm into it. I'm like, I'm not into that. If you ever whenever we're doing stuff, you attempt that, I will kick you in the face.
Yeah.
Do not do that.
Yeah. So there's like 3 words that don't go together, or 2 words. Dick hole.
Pleasures.
That's 1.
Dick hole pleasures.
Pleasures. Those don't go together.
No.
They don't go together. There's no pleasures.
Sorry, Phil, you're wrong. Yeah. Alan said so.
Yeah. The only pleasure is when my dick hole releases ropes.
So anyways, that's
it.
my plan now is to not focus on size, but volume.
Yes.
More volume. Yeah.
They're like, oh, he's okay. But man, because every woman loves massive loads, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's proven fact.
Everywhere. Anywhere you can put them, they love them.
Everywhere.
I mean, just look at the videos. The girls don't lie.
They all love it.
My health goal is a lot more outlandish. I just want to not die of a heart attack by the time I'm 50. But I don't know if I can do that at this rate. The way I've been eating. Maybe like Andre the Giant.
Are you back on the eating track? You were doing good. You were losing some weight.
Is it because of the holiday?
I've relapsed, man.
Oh.
Here you go.
It's easy.
Dale here. Cat. Doing a Dale. No, I can't put her outside like Dale.
Dale kept putting his asshole directly in the camera last week, though. There we go.
There.
He would get up there and he would literally put his entire asshole right up to the camera. It was a cat's ass.
Yeah, she's kind of old and senile. She doesn't even know what's going on.
But is it because of the short week and like the barbecuing day of 4th of July?
The thing is, like, sometimes I'm in the warehouse.
Yeah.
So I'm moving around a lot. So the hunger is like coming more. Now I'm getting like ravenous, like a fucking.
So by lunchtime, you're like ready to go.
Yeah, I'm like a Wolverine. I just start tearing into it.
Yeah.
I went. Man, I've been eating pizza and burgers and all this shit. I got to start over tomorrow. I got to start tomorrow.
Yeah.
It starts tomorrow, saving my life tomorrow.
Do it.
Well, they say if you want to change something, you can't wait. You got to do it right now.
So
No,
tomorrow.
wait.
So you're gonna wait till
So
tomorrow.
wait till tomorrow or Monday, maybe.
Tuesday. I've heard Tuesday's good. Also,
Yeah, because tomorrow, I might,
you never know what's gonna happen.
I don't know if they like Wing Shack's got something going on.
I mean,
or-
yeah,
I got all kinds of leftovers. So probably not tomorrow. I don't really have a lot of. I did that too. I was like, they were like saying, "You haven't smoked any meats in a while." I'm like, "Oh, I'll smoke some meats." So I smoked some meats.
Smoking
I'm like,
meat's actually pretty good for you.
yeah.
What's that?
Unless you glaze it like a honey baked
No.
ham.
Mine's,
Yeah.
actually, there's
If you just smoke it, yeah, I mean,
it's got some brown sugar and some other stuff on it. But anyways, it's a
Good.
lot of stuff, whatever. But I'm like, yeah, I'll smoke some meats. I'm like, that's pretty healthy. And then what I need to go along with this is a big, huge tray of the cheesiest fucking cheesy potatoes ever. That's good for you, right?
Yeah, carbs and cheese both.
well, yeah,
Are
I
great.
mean, yeah, I mean,
Especially when you
how
combine-
bad are really
Well, you-
potatoes?
Yeah,
that's true.
You want to combine
It's
the carbs with the fats.
It's
That's
the
always
cheese
good.
and the sour cream.
Absolutely, yeah.
Carbs
Well-
and fats both.
But like, if you eat protein,
Very
with
low
them-
protein. You don't want that.
Yeah.
Very low.
Yeah.
And actually, I guess the baked beans would be okay.
Like, yeah, the fucking the podcast I listen to, The Ultimate Human. This guy, he's not a doctor,
Oh,
but
Gary Brecka.
Yeah, Gary Brecka. He's a human biologist, but
Yeah.
he goes, he's like, all right, if carbs are so essential, name one. Name an essential carb. There's essential amino acids, there's essential vitamins, there's essential minerals. Name an essential carb
No,
that
I
you
don't
have
want
to have to live.
Rice.
I don't want to.
But do you have? There's no such thing because you don't need them to live.
Yeah, like you need iron. And
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So,
Like you need vitamins, you need minerals, you need amino acids.
Yep.
You need protein,
Mhm.
but you don't. There is no carb that you absolutely have to have.
We're going down the
Yeah.
we're going down the white guy.
But I just love.
podcaster
I
rabbit
just-
hole. I'm gonna do the plunges, cold plunge.
Yeah. I've been taking cold showers for like 2 years.
They work.
They're awesome. I take
Flush
them
out
every
your
morning.
liver toxicity.
I take one every morning. It's the only way I really can get going.
Yeah.
It's been almost 2 years. I started right when I started this job.
wow.
Yeah. They're only 3 minutes. I mean, like in the wintertime, I get in, the shower's warm. But I do like a quick shampoo,
And then turn
quick
it down.
and I turn it all the way to cold after
Yeah.
like 1 minute.
Yeah.
And then I just let it cook, so I'm used to it,
Interesting.
So,
Interesting.
but then I stay in it for like 3 minutes and then that's it.
Hmm.
So, and I mean, it doesn't get probably below what, 55 degrees, maybe.
You know, a lot of
58
people
degrees.
die of heart attacks in the shower.
Really?
Yeah.
From cold showers? Or
No,
just
No,
showers?
not cold showers. I'm
This
talking
happens to be a place where you
about,
die.
well, they think it's actually more to do with more people have heart attacks in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they get in the shower and they're kind of doing something. Say they got a little bit of a clot,
Yep.
blood, maybe
Yeah.
a blood clot. Maybe they got the Widowmaker little plaque.
yeah.
So getting in that shower is just the last movement they're able to do
Yeah.
before it
Interesting.
just blocks.
I don't even remember
Dang.
where, because like I went down so many rabbit holes with my health when all this first started.
Yeah.
But somewhere, somebody that I was reading, they weren't they weren't like any expert or anything. They were just talking about shit that they did,
Mm-hmm.
and he swore by it. He's like, he goes, I've been doing these for like 10 years now. I take a cold shower every morning. That's how I start my day. He's an older guy. I can't think of his fucking name,
I got to piss.
but he said
That
he
wasn't
goes,
his name.
but he started like he started in his early 50s. So I started taking a cold shower in the morning. He goes, this is how I do it. And I'm like, damn, man. And then like I work 12-hour days. If I don't take that, I don't think I do very well.
No.
I don't last that whole day. Like I start crashing early if I don't do them. If I do them, I can go through the 12 hours, no problem.
The
So,
cold showers.
Yeah. Yep. It's weird. It's like 3 minutes of brutal cold. It's not even brutal cold. Some cold plunges are like freaking. There's cold plunges that go as low as 34 degrees or some shit.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's what keeps like I get like all amped up. And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, that's what I do
Oh,
now.
it's making me cold thinking about it.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, like I when I get out, I got a little space heater that I keep on for a few minutes when I get out.
Yeah.
And I just kind of like, I naturally jog, and I put my robe around myself.
When the banding of your pants yanks your dick a certain way.
Yeah.
It yanked my dick to the left, and I pissed on my fucking floor, so I got to mop it real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Piss
All right.
mop. Piss mops. You don't want your pants yanking your dick. Yeah, I get it.
I finally got rid of the cat.
Hey, yeah, they'll. Oh yeah, they hate them. The cats and dogs hate the mop. They hate the vacuum. It's always. But no, you were the carbs you were talking about just a few minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
I have always said that because I don't know what are. I love carbs. Don't get me wrong. I love carbs, but I've never understood what. And it's not just an American thing, but it seems like it's more of an American thing.
Oh, it's definitely
We are obsessed with carbs, and that's the thing. We're obsessed with cutting the carbs, but then also we order pizza with a side of bread.
Dude, it's all carbs.
It's all bread.
Yeah,
it's carbs.
Yeah, and carbs turn into sugar.
That thing is
and so if you got all the sugar, if you're eating a lot of sugar and drinking a lot of pop and sugary drinks on top of it, you're it's like when people like I don't get it in this country where they're like, well, no, it's not bad if it's in moderation. I'm like, yeah, but everything you eat has it.
Yeah,
so it's not fucking
moderation.
moderation.
We don't do any moderation.
You're putting, So if it's in everything, then moderation is an overage.
Yeah. So like mom ordered coffee from Sam's.
Yeah.
So it got delivered and it was decaf. Well, they didn't want it back and they sent her a new one. I go, she's like, yes, they just get that's like $40. I go, yeah, but it's decaf. It's garbage.
You guys need to consider a donation. Like, we don't take donations, dude.
I said, I'm like, do you know
we're
how many
free, baby?
I go, do you know how many chemicals they have to pump through it to make it decaf?
And I appreciate you saying that we deserve a donation. Though.
Who's saying it? Oh, just somebody sending something?
No, it's this guy looking for. We don't have a donation.
Oh, we don't. Yeah.
No.
So like she was
keep
like,
your money. Just watch us.
But she goes like, well, so does everything. What the fuck's that mean? Everything has chemicals? No, not everything has chemicals. It doesn't have chemicals in it. They use chemicals to get the fucking caffeine
Take out the caffeine.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible for you.
Yeah.
And to me, like, we've got guys at work that drink it because they have high blood pressure. I go, why? He's like, cool. Well, I got to have my coffee in the morning. I go,
but it's not doing anything.
I go, nobody in the history of coffee has ever said, I need to have decaf because I need my coffee in the morning. No, you need it because you need caffeine, not because you need the taste of shitty fucking coffee, because that's all decaf tastes like.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I go, don't mix that shit in.
Thanks for posting the videos on their brother Joseph. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, I was just worried she was gonna fucking
try to mix it.
I think she did, and that's why I haven't been drinking coffee.
Don't mix that shit.
Yeah,
Joseph,
well,
what time is?
All of a sudden, I see the box open. There's a bunch of them missing, so I would have guessed.
What time is it in England now? About 4 a.m., 6 a.m., some shit like that.
It's 5 hours difference. So yeah, it's probably 5 a.m.
That's a trooper. So either you're up early or never went to bed.
It's going on 5 a.m.
It's 4:38.
He's probably celebrating because England moved on in the Euros.
Yeah.
So
I don't drink booze because I like the taste. I never drank.
Yeah.
Back when I drank, I never liked the taste. It was just to get fucked up.
Well,
that's the whole reason. I didn't like. I was never a guy to drink with like my wings or something.
It's funny we were talking about this earlier. Jay and I were talking about it. Yeah, about like decaf coffee.
Yeah.
What the fuck's the point? I don't drink coffee for the fucking flavor. I drink it for the fucking high.
Yeah, I'm here to fry my adrenals.
And that's what we were talking about was beer. When they make non-alcoholic beer, I'm like, I tried it. I'm like, I don't get it. I go, I never drank beer because I like the taste.
Yeah.
And honestly, any beer that has no alcohol in it doesn't taste like the beer.
No.
It may taste something like a beer, but it doesn't taste like the beer I drink.
Now my uncle Toby, he married my aunt, so he's not genetically my uncle.
Yeah.
He quit alcohol. They gave him 6 months to live because his liver was in such a bad state.
Right.
So he switched over just to not even to live. He figured he was dead just to extend maybe his life somewhat.
Yeah.
So he went to Sharps.
Yeah.
The non-alcoholic Sharps. And he maintained that for like 17 years.
Yeah.
Until he died.
Look,
so it did save his life.
Sure.
But I'm with you. I drank for a purpose.
Right.
It wouldn't, you know.
To me, like what he did, perfectly. Like I don't care how a person does what they got to do.
Yeah.
To get, to get something out of their
But
life.
I'm with you, agreeing with you.
Yeah.
Though.
If you've got something in your life that is causing you health problems, addiction problems, whatever. What if you use something else to get over that? If it's not hurting you in a real bad way, then fine. Whatever it takes.
By the way, big shout out to Joseph. 4:40 in the morning. Watching us.
All right.
But, yeah, but I mean, like, I in that case, absolutely. If that's what got me sober and that's what I needed to do to get sober, and I maintain that, I'd have no fucking problem with that. The only thing you got to worry about with that is you're going to get fat.
Yeah, you will. It's got the calories.
Yep. You will get fat.
He never did get fat, but he was like.
No, but I mean, like, well,
yeah.
I mean, I guess like, but if you sat down and drank if you sat down to like a case of beer every night, if that was what you're accustomed to, and you sat down to a case of O'Doul's, you're still going to get fat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're still going to maintain your fat if you've already got it, and you're going to get fat if you were already getting fat from beer. If you don't, then probably not. But
it's got those essential carbs.
It's got those essential carbs.
I remember my doctor he was like, this is when I first started having like issues with acid reflux. He's like, you gotta switch to O'Doul's. I'm like, I'm not gonna I'm just not gonna drink.
Switch to O'Doul's.
I was like, it tastes like I go, I don't drink alcohol because I like the taste.
Yeah.
I drink alcohol to leave this planet.
Yeah.
Mentally.
Yeah. I mean,
I like to. I went. What is alcohol? I like to pretend to be a baby for 4 hours.
I mean, look, we're
like, that's what I was into.
I say, like, if somebody wants to and they have a good time with it and it's not affecting their life, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I was telling a couple of Andrew's friends, I'm like, I am powerless over alcohol and what it does to me. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean that anybody else can't do it. It was me.
Yeah.
It affects me differently. I am a different person with it. I can't have it in my life, and I don't want it in my life. That's it. So I mean, but I don't, anybody else that wants it, fine. You know?
But it's I don't know. There's so many tastier things.
We know though, like we know for a fact that it like cigarettes. I mean, cigarettes are definitely worse because there's absolutely no at all.
Yeah, it doesn't get you high.
There's nothing healthy about it. Even there's nothing really healthy about any alcohol, but
I guess it could thin out your blood.
Yeah, that's about
a
it.
little bit.
But like even like the whole, it's okay to have a glass of wine. Well, it is okay.
But nobody has.
But when they say a glass of wine, that's only 4 ounces. That's what a glass of wine is.
Yeah.
And it's okay to have one a day. Okay, that's fine.
Well, the people saying that are having like four glasses.
Oh no, they buy fishbowl.
Yeah,
they buy a fishbowl.
Yeah.
They buy a giant glass. It's like this with a stem on it.
Yep.
And they go, it's wine today. But yeah.
Wine will fuck you up too, by the way.
But actually, like most doctors, if you ask them, do you really believe that? Most of them say no. There's really no qualities to alcohol at all.
No.
It damages every organ in your body.
Yeah.
It can if you drink regularly, it can damage every single organ in your body.
You know what I did? I didn't know about wine until I only got drunk off of it twice, and it fucking tore me apart.
Oh, it's the worst.
Wine is fucking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm dying.
You had wine, didn't you?
No, yeah.
No,
wine will fuck you up,
especially if you.
I thought it was like a girly thing, and until I got drunk off it once, and I woke up with a headache the next day. I thought it was worse than hard liquor. It was fucking horrible.
The bad thing is if you do have acid reflux or anything like that, it's horrible on wine.
It's the worst.
It's just like, oh god, it's horrible.
Remember that
my chest hurt now.
Yeah.
We made the Final Solution one year. Remember that, Brian?
Yeah.
We didn't have enough to drink for each individual person, so it said let's put everything we got left into one giant like vat. And we drank it. And it was like wine mixed with booze with like 2 beers. And it had like a floaty consistency, almost like
it's separated.
It's separated, and it kind of looked like what are those pies? Like a gelatin pie cake thingy.
Yeah,
I don't know what to call it, but it floated on top of itself. It was fucking disgusting, and we were slamming it.
Yeah, I
Good
didn't so much
times.
slam it. I saw it.
Good times.
Yeah, I drank it.
It was
bad.
God. It wasn't real. It was real.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's still real to me, damn it.
Um,
Yeah, but I don't know.
It's all right.
I'll never say never because whatever. I didn't stop in a emergency situation.
No, right.
Like you.
Yeah.
But I highly doubt it. I really do. It's been
I mean, honestly,
7 or 8 months and I have no desire at all.
Yeah, like I see that. And that's exactly what happened to me in the jail cell. Was I lost my desire for it
Mm-hmm.
because I've said from the beginning. I'm like, I walked out of there. I had no desire for alcohol anymore.
Did it come with its own mooring lines?
Yeah, I said that from the beginning. And what the first
They had a smokestack and shower rooms.
the first AA meeting I did was the next night, I think it was. I went to the midnight meeting. It was the night after I got out of jail. And that was what I told him. I said, for some reason, when I walked out of there, I didn't have this desire for alcohol anymore. And I know that it's early, but I don't know. I mean, maybe this is a good thing. And they were all in agreement that desire, if that desire stays away, that's a great thing, because not too many people find the answer.
No.
They just go through life, going to meetings and going through inventories and going through resentments, and it's just goes on and on.
And they even talked about it with fatsos like me.
Yeah.
That overeat. That you can't beat addiction, you can't beat overeating by willpower.
Right.
It doesn't work.
No,
your willpower will not defeat an addiction. Your willpower will not defeat bad eating. You have to develop habits and a lifestyle. And that's your only shot.
Well, nobody else was in the jail cell, so yeah, it's the only thing.
It was a
that happened.
private suite.
Yeah, it was a private suite.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I it's funny because like that night I was like the biggest fear I had leaving that jail cell was that I left that desire in there for somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like it was a spirit. And
like
it was a spirit that left my body.
It's the spirit of Bono.
And this dude, yeah.
There's some kids sitting in jail like, I really want to drink right now. Suddenly,
It was Bono. It was a spirit. It was Bono. Yeah.
Yep, the desire, man.
Yeah. Desire. Yeah. But this guy Greg was in the group. And afterward, he was like,
that's when I knew my life would change.
He was just like, yeah. He goes, he didn't have that same. He went through brutal hell for like 8 years trying to get. That's true. It is one of the worst miseries to live through. Yeah, this Greg dude, he's like 8 years. He was in and out of all these different facilities and jails. And but then one day he said one day he just didn't want any of it anymore, and he walked into a fucking rehab center on his own.
Wow.
And that was when he got clean. When I met him, he was about 8 years clean.
Damn.
So, yeah. Yep. But I mean, yeah, that was so like he understood it. So it was like easy to talk to him about what I was feeling. Because when I talked to most of the guys in these other groups, they were like, oh, yeah, don't get on that pink cloud. You're going to fall right. Everybody was, you're going to fail if you do it any way but our way. And
I forgot about our ticker, guys.
They were wrong.
Oh, yeah, we got a ticker.
We got a ticker.
Oh, yeah.
The one-stop shop to find anything about us is radiounderground.gay. That's a real website. That's not a joke.
That's not a joke.
Radiounderground.gay.
We're all about pride.
Hey, not to switch subjects because your stuff's cool, I guess. But
no, we'll switch subjects. Now we can switch subjects.
You guys know it's been 1 year since Tiffany Gomez?
Oh,
the hot chick in the plane?
Dude, has it really been that long?
She just
that
celebrated
is not real.
Couple days ago. She's like, it's been 1 year since my life changed, and so I decided to look her up. I'm like, when's the OnlyFans coming? It hasn't yet.
No,
she hasn't done it. She hasn't needed it.
She
Hot Tula girl ain't doing one.
I know, I saw that too. But Tiffany looked her up, and man, she's good looking.
Yeah, Tiffany Gomez is fucking
She's in
stacked.
really good
Oh, the
shape.
chick on the plane.
Yeah.
Oh, that
I follow
chick's
her on
hot.
Twitter.
Yeah.
There's some
Yeah.
swimsuit stuff. And
Yeah,
some
I
others.
don't like that plane. Like she looked good, but
She looks better outside that
she's
plane.
way fucking hot.
She looks so much better. But yeah, it's been 1 year since that whole fiasco.
Internet personality.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
she's
at
that's
hot
her.
as freaking hell.
Oh man,
Uh-huh.
look at her. Look at that.
Yeah, see, that was where she was freaking out. But yeah, she's a good looking girl. Jesus, look at that one down there. Fucking bikini.
That's the one in the bikini down there where she's drinking her White Claw.
Right here, the White Claw. There
White
you go.
Claw. Well, now she can go to hell.
Yeah, for the White
Oh,
Claw.
actually, it
yeah.
might not be a White Claw. It looks like something else, like maybe a Michelob Ultra.
Oh, she can definitely go to hell.
At least it's not
Dude,
seltzer.
anybody who drinks Mick Ultra
Heaven-
is going to hell.
Heaven is good, hell is bad, hell. You're not digging that. Is
No,
it?
it's a Truly. It's a Truly.
It's a Truly. Okay.
You can see the LY. At the
Oh,
end.
okay. What's that?
That's the one of the seltzers.
Oh, okay. I don't know anything about those,
These are more
but
distinguished. look.
the only reason I think that people should die that drink White Claw is because
She's all
they made it
distinguished
like
shit.
it's like the drink to have, you know.
She's good looking.
Yeah, she's good looking.
What's
I wouldn't
cooking
kick her
good
off
looking?
my plane.
Oh,
She could ride
no.
my fuselage.
Yeah.
Other sexual innuendo.
We'll
We
go
can- we
alien
can
hunting
do-
together.
We
Bitch.
could do the Mile High Club.
I wish I could see more of that top she's wearing because it looks
Yeah,
like it's made
it's-
out of jeans.
It is
like
denim.
literal.
That's
no.
denim.
It looks like the button for jeans.
Yeah,
like it's just the
it's-
top of someone's
That's-
jeans. Made
I
into
think
a
that's
shirt.
what it is. I think it's the. I think that's what it is.
I think, given the chance, I would
Mm.
make out with her.
Oh yeah, I would kiss her.
I'd kiss her right on the mouth.
Yep. I'd totally kiss her. I'd kiss her on the cheek,
Yeah,
like a friendly
I
peck
love
on the,
the girls.
cheek.
I love
I'm
the
married.
girls.
I can't make out with her.
Ted,
so.
thank you.
All
Picking
right.
up. That means
You-
it's, yeah, it's good.
Have a good night.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Hope
won't be
the
sitting back.
hope no one
But you'll be smoking some crack.
hope no one passes away on your shift.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I won't anybody calling you like an angel of death.
Keep
like you're taking
everyone
these people
alive.
out.
Keep
Infamous.
everyone alive, cuz.
Butcher.
So,
She's hot.
yeah, she's hot. So, I like the girls that are like when they go on Instagram and they're like, you know, they're acting like nobody like wants them. You know,
Oh,
they're
yeah,
smoking
they're-
hot, and they're like, I don't understand why, like, you know, he's older. Why doesn't he want me? And I'm like, look, if you want to fuck a 51-year-old, I do this all the time. I go, if you're into fucking doing 51-year-olds, this 51-year-old will screw
Yeah.
you.
They're baiting
And
you
they're
now,
like,
and you're falling for
no,
it.
no, and they go,
You're simping.
no, they go, oh my god, did you just say it? No, because I'm fucking raunchy with them.
No.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, and then they go, OMG, I can't believe you said that. Yeah,
I don't want my asshole licked.
You're too old to deal with the bullshit. You're gonna say what's on your mind.
that's right.
You've got that,
That's why I say, I go, I'm old.
which is now what they refer to as that boomer mentality.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boomers will say whatever they feel like saying because they've lived long
But
enough. They can say,
that's not true. The boomers, it's
Not
the
all
Gen
the boomers.
Xers.
it's a Gen. Well, Gen
Yeah.
Xers
Well,
always
this
better
one,
than
I've
ones.
never
Yeah.
seen. This one I've actually never seen.
Mm-mm.
We're gonna bring this one right
That's not
up.
my catalog.
That's not. It's in my my Tiffany file. Sorry, Tiff. I'd never seen this one.
Look at this one. You'd be like,
Oh, Tiff.
you're like, oh, she looks really hot.
You look hot, Tiff.
I think we're alone now. Let me go.
I think we're alone now.
Oh, wrong, wrong Tiffany.
Oh, is it?
Sound.
That Tiffany got fake tits.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one does not have.
Did she get fat too, or am I
Did you see
wrong?
how fucked up that the Tiffany singer was on stage that one time?
Oh yeah, she
Yeah,
was
yeah,
she
yeah.
was fucked.
I
up.
haven't seen anything about her since then, actually.
And then she probably, hopefully, she got her life sorted out. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, it was bad.
Yeah. Poor her.
Bad. Tiffany.
But it could have been like, remember the one Chappelle show that he did here in Detroit,
Yeah.
and they were ripping on him, and he was like, "Look, I wasn't drunk, but I was really fucking high, man. I was way too high to do the show, and I'm apologizing for it." I was like,
Like Tiffany struggles. I had it too. Because it's the old video. I put it on here when we're going to play it again.
All right.
God damn it.
"Oh yeah, yeah."
There it is. I
Well,
think I got it.
She's famous, and I was gonna tell you guys this because I have a lot of Facebook friends, like the actual people that are
Yes.
famous that
Yeah.
I'm friends with.
I am friends with some.
Yeah, like legit famous people, like
Yeah.
BMX legend Martin Aparijo
Oh
Yeah. He's your
and
guy. He's
Bill
one of your
Allen.
guys.
Bill Allen from Rad
Uh-huh.
is a friend with mine.
Okay.
And I recently in the last few months added Tigers legend Robert Fick.
No way, Fick.
Fick hit the last home run at Tiger Stadium. Remember him?
Yes, he did.
He did indeed.
I was thinking that's not Rob Fick. There's no way.
Yeah.
But then somebody I know, their dad is a friend with him. Like, is that the real one? He's like, yeah, dude, I see him all the time. He still lives in town. It's him. I'm like, no fucking way. So I added him. And then another one popped up. I'm like, this can't be the real person. This was some fake thing, and no one's ever going to comment on it, whatever. But there's a lot of people friends with this person. So I added him. He added me back like an hour later. It's Chavo Guerrero Jr.
No way.
And it's the actual Chavo. I'm friends with Chavo Guerrero Jr., the wrestling legend.
Were you like, Coma está usted?
No,
My friend.
He was really excited because they finally opened up a Krispy Kreme really close to him.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, it's like he's not eating those. He went and got a whole box. Like he's taking pictures with it. He's doing keg stands at his kids in college, and he went to the college and he actually did a keg stand.
Oh God,
there it's like
he's got to be like in his 50s.
But he's still in shape.
Yeah. Well, what they did was they put the keg under the stairs, and what he did was got up, lifted himself up, hung his legs over the stair, and was hanging down upside down from the stair, doing the keg stand. He's like, I'm getting too old for this shit. But yeah, but
Yeah.
he did all the wrestling training for Iron Claw. He's one that was like one of the instructors.
Oh, okay.
Kind of showed the guys the ropes.
Yeah,
I'm friends with him because he's looking around. He's like, I know people. He's like, I see people I want to be friends with, and Brian's definitely one of those people.
Yeah.
So he picked me.
I think I'm gonna watch that movie.
You should watch it.
That's
Even
what-
if you don't know much about the family, it's
I do
fine.
know a decent amount,
That-
not everything, but
that's
I know a decent amount. I mean, the Von Erichs were around a long time.
a long time. Long time.
I mean, I'm not as big a wrestling as you guys, but I liked it when I was young.
Yeah.
you watch.
I liked Kerry Von Erich. He was like that was my dude. I liked watching him. Back
beautiful
in the day.
man.
Yes, yeah. His hair. Dude,
Perfect
I
hair,
wanted that
perfect
hair,
body.
dude. When I was a kid, I was like, I want to look like that dude.
6'3" and handsome.
Yeah.
I think it was Trace Adkins who wrote Tracy Montgomery who wrote a song and I thought the song was about Kerry Von Erich, but he wrote a song called Texas Tornado.
Oh yeah.
Remember that song?
Yeah.
It's good. It's a country song.
Yeah.
And back when I was a kid and stupid, like
Okay,
we've talked
it
about
was
that.
about-
I was like, that's about Kerry Von Erich, isn't it? It's not at all. It's about a woman. She's like
She's a Texas tornado.
yeah.
She's a tornado.
blowing him away again.
Here's Tiffany struggling.
Oh yeah, she's
Oh, that
big.
does Vince Neil.
I'm gonna sing it right. Look out the way. Yeah,
He went, I'm gonna fucking sing it right. I was like, oh, she's drunk.
Remember
so
she was
drunk.
like, remember what a fantasy dream girl she used to be?
Oh, when she did the Playboy spread after she got the
No,
boobs,
at the
boob
tits.
dance.
no, she'd be like, lay still there, pin dick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna suck it.
Dude, she got
Where did the comments go? I was trying to Jay.
well, I'll tell you what, when women start wearing those sachet
When-
thingies
when-
over that drape around and shit their arms and stuff.
Oh yeah, they're getting big.
Yeah.
Everything's getting a big.
Yeah.
I like me some big girls. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But don't turn into a full-on sea hag.
Well,
either.
when you got a butt in the front,
Yeah.
I kind of got
when they get that body.
yeah.
Jay said that
When they go double butt.
Jay said that wait till you connect with Gary Busey. I'll never be Facebook friends with Busey, but I have a spiritual connection with him. I already know.
I have Instagram with Gary Busey.
I'm already connected to him here mentally and here in my heart.
She used to be
Yeah.
such a goddess.
Yeah, I have Gary Busey on my Instagram.
He just turned 80.
Yeah, I know. He just I sent him a shout out, happy birthday,
I don't
Gary.
know. She may have looked better at one time.
Yeah, I
There's
had
something about her there.
I sent a shout out, Gary. Happy birthday. Happy
There's something
80th, brother.
about you, girl, that makes me sweat. It's your tits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have but I have famous friends on both too, I think, but I don't really go on Facebook. I mostly have Instagram. But
You know what?
I talk to the Willis girls like regularly.
Yeah.
What you talking about, Willie?
Yeah, Rumor and Scout I talk to sometimes. Not as much because one of them had a kid. Rumor did.
You know what I want to do? Like just a brief soon here tonight.
Yeah.
I want to try an Instagram live with this thing, but we have to be just on Instagram. It'd be at the end when we're done.
Okay.
And just see what happens.
We'll do that.
But I just want to try and just see if it works. Supposedly this software will work if you do Instagram live.
I haven't been paying attention to the fights lately, but I don't think it's even a UFC match or anything, but Nate Diaz is fighting Masvidal.
Yeah, what's the did it go down yet? I'm sure.
I don't know if it might be this weekend actually.
No, it's going down tonight. I just didn't
is
know
that tonight?
There'd be
I just saw that. Did you see Neon, the YouTube guy, the annoying one?
Yeah.
Was interviewing and he said something to Nate Diaz and Diaz did not like it. And apparently, and I don't know if it's true, they said that Nate's entourage actually chased him out of the building afterwards.
Yeah, they would. They'll kill you too.
Joke, or he just misspoke, but he's like, it's like when you get knocked out, he's like, when I get knocked out, he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I mean, if you get knocked out.
So is it supposed to start at midnight?
I figured, well, it's either happened by now or it's happening right now.
Yeah, like at the top of that, it said something about midnight. But
okay, there's still like 3 or 4 fights. Anthony Pettis is fighting Chris Avila, so they're not even into the main event. They're not even into the co-main event yet.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
I thought someone said it was a fight, like a boxing match, but I don't think that's true. It's not. It's regular UFC fight, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a boxing match.
Oh,
it's all boxing.
So who's this dude that was fucking with him?
Neon.
We watched some videos about him one time because he was like, wasn't it Andrew Tate or something?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Was talking with him about being a man and all
trying
this
to straighten him out. Yeah.
Yeah. And so he went there and interviewed him, and I think he was trying to be funny, and it's like Nick Diaz.
Yeah, I remember this kid.
This little twerp. Yeah.
Nate and Nick Diaz are not the guys you want to be a smart ass with.
No,
they will not get it.
Well, I remember there was like
they will not get it at all.
Yeah, I know exactly who this twerp is now.
Yeah, I remember you showing a video and he almost got his fucking ass beat then.
Well, Andrew Tate offered to train him because
yeah,
he had like local bullies picking on him because he's a YouTuber that runs his fucking mouth. And he's like, and Andrew Tate was like, as much as I hate you, I can show you how to defend yourself. But look, this is him.
Yeah.
This little shit.
I remember seeing him.
So
I
this
remember
guy ran his mouth
we watched a couple of his
like
videos.
He didn't die.
He ran his mouth, yeah. And Diaz basically bitched him out in the press conference, said stuff to him during the press conference, and they said he fled for his life.
Now there's nobody, the worst YouTuber, scum of the earth YouTuber that messes with people and he's horrible. His name's Jack Doherty.
Oh.
His name's Jack Doherty, and he's a little kid that got famous when he was like 12, and now he's like 18 or 19. And he goes around fucking with people, and he's got like a 6'7", 350-pound black bodyguard that saves him from people over and over again. And so this guy has the soulless job where he has to stop people from hurting someone that needs to be hurt.
He probably wants to like just let one of these.
I mean, one time
through.
he's going to just let somebody through. I think.
Or one time somebody's gonna fucking show up that's bigger than that dude and knock that fucker out.
But next
somebody's gonna show up with their own bodyguard that's bigger.
Ricky Linderman.
Well, you don't even need someone bigger than him. You just need someone to do like a hyena where you swarm. Yeah. You get the big guy to chase you.
Yeah.
So you get your fastest friend to smack the big guy in the head and run.
Yeah.
So
then you're alone with the kid.
Then you're alone with Doherty and you start fucking wailing on him.
Yeah.
But that's my tactic.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I can't be the one that anyone can catch me.
So he's on YouTube.
Yeah, Jack Doherty is his name, and he fucks with people, and not in a funny way. You know, I like pranks. I like people fuck with people, make them irritated, or even get a little pissed off. Even the Neon thing to me sounded kind of funny, actually.
It kind of
but this kid fucks with people, and when somebody goes to do something back to him, he's got his fucking bodyguard to save him.
Yeah.
Over and over. This is him.
Oh yeah, I have seen him before.
Look at this kid.
He's annoying.
He's horrible. He's the worst.
Horrid.
He's lurid. He's a lurid human being.
Horrid.
Look at Discord. I'm looking at the Discord. It's taking forever to load in. But yeah.
I want to load in.
He ain't got his security.
He deserved it. How'd they know it was him? How'd they know it was him? He's do you put premium in that thing? Yeah, that'd be annoying.
Well, they didn't hit him, unfortunately.
I know they should have. His security's going to go back and take care of it.
I'm sorry, but that dude's got a super hittable face.
Oh yeah, he does.
Dude, I mean, like, I have never watched anything. I just looked at his face. I go, oh yeah, you want to punch him.
Oh, it's
although if you watch what he does,
punchable.
I don't like if you watch what that kid does to people, it's horrible.
Yeah. So, but I'm just saying, I didn't even watch any of it. And I looked at his face and I went, yeah, I want to punch him.
I like trolling. I like fucking with people. But when you do something like right now, I'm talking shit about him, or if something happens on me, okay, I talk shit. But if you fucking do that and then you hide behind someone, that's horrible.
Yeah.
If you run your fucking mouth and then go hide.
Right.
You got to accept your actions.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
Anybody, if I talked, even Tucker got me, right? Talking about him. Tucker Cop walks up to me and punches me. I talk bad about him once.
He did one time. Usually you talk really good about him.
But now I like him. I am a fan of him. I'm a huge fan of him. By the way, I watch him every day. That's a bad example.
Tucker God.
Yeah. The paramotor guy. He's awesome.
Yeah, I know.
He loves Tucker.
One of my favorite things I've discovered via you is him.
Yeah.
Is his videos, because I was like, who the fuck is this? Paramotoring stupid. But I wanted to talk about something that Craig shared with us in the group the other day. I just sent it through Discord.
Okay.
It was a video, and I didn't think it was real, but it's completely real. Is it showing up?
Okay.
This is a stuntman.
Oh yeah.
He was Roger Moore's stuntman in Live and Let Die. They wanted to do a stunt where he was trying to get away from the people and was in a swamp and stuff. So they wanted him to run across crocodile heads across the water.
Yeah, I mean, but they're just like rocks, so it's okay.
No, yeah, except what they did was they used real crocodiles. For some reason,
William.
They decided to use real crocodiles. And I when I saw it, and he did like 5 takes, and he got it in the 5th take or something like that. So this guy did it, but it's like when you watch parodies of movies and like when they're like behind the scenes making a movie, they're like, it's like, yeah, like The Simpsons when they made the Radioactive Man Fall Out Boy movie.
Yeah.
In that, they're like, it's like, all right, you're gonna get here and you're gonna run from this pot of boiling acid that's gonna be flowing at you, but they actually used real acid and wanted you to run from it. It's like that, like a parody of real movies where they make you do the stupid stuff for the shot. We only got 1 take, and they do that shit. And he actually ran across the crocodiles. I didn't think it was real all those years ago watching Live and Let Die, but it absolutely was real. The guy actually ran across real crocodile heads. If you get a chance to look it up one day.
Yeah, the
video's not playing, is it?
What's up, Bill?
I was trying to think of, I was responding to a chatter.
You don't have to play it.
I'll play it.
A new member to the Radio Underground family.
Is it Will I Am?
No, he goes by Bill.
Bill.
Oh, I thought maybe it was Will I Am from the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, I remember seeing this. Yeah.
Yep. And they're like, let's use this for real.
And they did tie them down so they would stay in position.
Yeah.
But still, the guy fell. See the one time where he fell?
No, that his foot was caught on like a crocodile tooth at one point. So,
that was fucking close.
You know,
that one was so close.
He's like, oh
my god, that one jumped up.
I would have done a screen recording of this if I'd have known, if I'd have thought about it. No, I just didn't think.
He's just holding it down.
Look at that, dude! It's fucking.
Dude, he got halfway and he's like holding the one, and he's going. Oh, the other one's right in
It's-
front.
That thing fucking claps its teeth. You're dead.
Oh,
Yeah, it was something else.
Oh man!
So I did 5 takes and finally got it. But it just reminded me of like those movies, like we're gonna have you run over some real crocodiles. It's gotta be real.
Yeah,
Like-
we
Like
gotta
a parody of behind the scenes of a
we
movie.
gotta get this scene right.
Are you in?
So that's the only way.
William is. Oh, it's Bill. That's your buddy, ain't it?
Oh shit! What's up, Bill?
Oh!
Finally got
Hot as
hot up
fucking
there.
Washington. It is cooler here. I saw that it was about 88 to 90 degrees there.
We're gonna get that in a couple days.
Yeah, we're supposed to get that soon. What's up, Bill?
So-
I was gonna ask if it was you. I was just watching this video of a crocodile almost eating a guy.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yep.
If you ever get a chance.
Yeah, we're getting ready to. We're gonna be done here in a few minutes. We're
Yeah,
gonna
I
try
mean, really.
Wrap
yeah,
up.
but
Hi.
yeah, it was good to hear from you. Yes, so this is that's Bill.
I'm not
Is
Bill.
my good buddy,
Like
and
Bill.
we're going to be down the road here soon. We're going to be working together,
That's cool.
That's cool.
making
man.
some money.
Yeah, have you ever thought about digging a pond
Yeah,
and
we,
recording it?
we want you guys to build a
And-
pond
and record it.
so you can get a YouTube channel that makes a bunch
No,
of
no,
money.
no, no.
Yeah.
We have the YouTube channel. We want you to do the pond digging
Well, don't tell them that part yet.
and just show it on our channel.
Yeah.
Telling you, man, pond digging and building is big business on YouTube now.
I watch that Bama Bass every time I watch it. I go, okay, so we decided to throw in a bunch of 10,000 red
It's
finish
just
shad.
well-
Beavis and Butthead's neighbor Tom Anderson.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go ahead and throw in
You boys.
50,000 white tilapia. Here
Well-
they are, went around.
Bill
Like,
Bill is a man who loves to go fishing.
See,
Bama Bass.
Bama Bass.
Bama Bass is a good one, man. He's my favorite pond building guy.
Yeah, those redneck kids that do it, they're pretty cool. Like, we're just gonna dig a hole.
Yeah,
and they did a really good job.
They did.
Actually, they built a much deeper pond than Bama Bass.
All
just
good.
not
Hard
as-
to find the channel. Need to work on the algorithm. Yeah,
yeah, that's what we were talking about that a little while ago too. So
we need someone who's an expert with computers and hacking and maybe some of that other stuff. They can help us out with stuff like that.
yeah,
We don't have,
he can. Bill can make you a good website. He can make us a good website.
We
have
have
a
a
website.
website. No, he's
Ra-
a good website.
radiounderground.gay.
Radio Underground. Please don't look at it. Please don't.
It's a one-stop.
Please do not look
It's
at
a
it.
one-stop shop for
Just
all
everybody
things
else.
gay.
Everybody else should look at it. I don't want Bill to look at it.
It's the radiounderground.gay. It's the one-stop shop for all gay.
That's our actual.
all
It's
the
our
time.
actual
Yeah.
site. It's not.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we actually did purchase the radiounderground.gay domain, just for the hell of it. And please don't look at it though.
domain.
He'll just pick it apart. He's like, "What is this shit?"
Yeah.
I don't even know what it sounds like. I'm just
So we're gonna attempt to do an Instagram live. I don't know if anybody here got us on Instagram. Probably even harder to find us there.
yeah.
Let me see if I can put our link to Instagram. Man,
Is it gonna be a seamless transition?
no, not at all. But I want to just try.
Well,
Instagram.
we want to try it and see how it works, right?
I just want to see how it works. Turn on notifications.
We're gonna turn on.
Okay.
Oh, it's Gold Soul.
It's
Oh,
so
It's been a while.
how do I do this? It's at
Yeah,
share this.
Yeah,
Is that how you do it?
sure.
sure. Open the
Copy
yeah.
link. There we go.
Yeah, now you can.
Or is that your threads?
I don't have threads.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we do actually. There's our Instagram, I think. I think that'll work. No, it's threads.
that's
It's not it.
threads. We don't want threads.
Why did it do
I
that?
don't know.
Whatever.
Hold on.
We're on Instagram. I
Hmm.
don't know how this works. Oh, here we go. Try this.
How do we get Tiffany Gomez on the show? We need her to make our show a hit.
Here we go. Try this.
Try the second one.
There we go. That link. That's our Instagram. We're gonna go live just to see if it works. Probably won't. So anyway, as for now, episode 217 is done. So before we get there, I'm trying to think of a song we could play now. I guess we do shots, the full song.
Why not?
Go over to Instagram. 5-10 minutes.
Let's do it. LMFAO, you know